IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, I know this sounds like a broken record, but man, oh man, you guys are once again very, very busy at the IHSAA and its member institutions. We're at the semi-state round of girls basketball. We're still wrestling. Wrestling is underway, nearing the end. Boys basketball continues, and we have the pairing show for the boys state finals, just among the few things that are going on at this particular time.
Well, busy is good in our business. We love to be busy because it means, there's a lot of important things and a lot of fun things going on. And, we're going to start this weekend off with, our wrestling state finals on Friday, starts tomorrow. And, we bring 16 student athletes in every weight class. And, that Friday night round, they got to win that first match to be able to get to Saturday. And so it's a high drama, a lot of intense wrestling on Friday night, and it's a loaded field. I think we have 6 returning state champions from the previous year. We have a young man that is going for his 4th state title in 4 years. I have another one that's going for their 3rd state title in 3 years. And, it's going to be a great weekend of wrestling.
It's hard to describe the emotion at Gainbridge on that night where when you're going for a championship and the spotlight hits you and you're out there and it's you versus your opponent and thousands of people there. You can talk about some of the most dramatic things in all of sports, especially at the IHSAA. The wrestling finals might just fit the bill.
It does, and then you said it well. It's just, these young men have prepared their whole life. And their goals are still intact when they make it to the state finals, and to have that competition. But regardless, if you win or you lose, these are the best of the best, and they've had a great career, each one of them. And so, but we're excited about it. We're excited to show up and wrestle this weekend.
Paul Neidig with us, the commissioner of the IHSAA. We also mentioned we're the semi-state round of the girls' state finals. I cannot believe we're at the semi-state right now, and next weekend playing for a state championship.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have 8 sites in our basketball cathedrals that are going to host communities and teams from around the state this next weekend or Saturday, and we're really excited about that. It's a big weekend. With the semi-state, traditionally we've always had a 2-game weekend in our tournament, and a couple of years ago we moved it to the semi-state instead of the regional, and so it's a tough weekend, and teams have had to prepare all week long for possibility of 2 games, but it needs to be tough because the prize, if you come out of this weekend, is a chance to compete for a state championship.
In addition to that, on Sunday, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, Greg Rickstraw and I will be live from your offices on North Meridian Street in Indianapolis for the boys pairing show. Again, in advance, thank you for entrusting us with the opportunity to do this. It's Greg will tell you, I will tell you, and these pairing shows that you allow us to do are some of the highlights of our entire years.
No, they are, and we have such an incredible following on that Sunday. And the teams get together and have a little more fellowship as they watch the draw. And, we're going to turn the lights on in the Vanderweilen family studio here at the offices of the IHSAA, and we're going to talk basketball. For 2 hours, we're going to celebrate basketball.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, as is the rest of the state. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Get out, support your local student athletes, boys basketball games, wrestling, state final, semi-states, and the girls basketball all across the board. Commissioner, thanks so much. We'll see you Sunday.
We'll see you Sunday, Coach.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Georgia Crest of the JV contest between the Bremen Lions and your Triton Trojans. Let's meet the starters. First for the visitors, the Bremen Lions.
It's out to both sides. I'm here with me here tonight. Barnhart, Bill Jones, Dennis Little, Caitlin Siles, and Chris on the sideline fans and social media. And as always, the Hall of Fame O'Ryan. We're here for the Triton Sports Center broadcasting live on YouTube. And the IHSAA champion America, the JV team, looking for win number 18 on the year. They're off a 2-game winning streak. It's Bremen to start up the basketball. Nunemaker works our way to the center to the left. Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives, taken away right there by Max Johnson. Now the first off this possession, the team outscoring opponents 27-13 in the first half. Max Johnson underneath the assist to Colton Large. He's trying to differential this guy 24 points against opponents this season. Averaging about 52 points a game, allowing 28 points a game. Good lead underneath the Pippinger. Tipped by Colton Large. Large tries to keep alive and does. Finds Max Johnson. Johnson had the right idea, but lost the basketball. Pippinger drags it out of the way. This line seems physical fast. There's Josh Simpson. Nice roster. On side. Matt Miller just looking at the top what he has coming down the line with his rebounds. Nunemaker for three off the assist. It's good. And the Lions take their first lead of the ball game. Press up in the full court. Swanson back to Arnett. Looks like the Colton Large. Lost the basketball. Finally getting control, gets it up the floor. But Pippinger's got the basketball for Triton turnover. Stick the defenders. Gets it out on the left side, but I want to say a foul call on the floor there. Fernandez is going to the basket. Maker triggers the inbound with Rodriguez. That's how he goes forward. Movement. The Pippinger on the right side. Defense for Nunemaker. Just to the point. Good lead down into Pippinger, but swings it outside. One more pass for Nunemaker. Nunemaker thought about the three. Hit one a moment ago. Good feed to Pippinger. Rebound finally knocks it out of bounds. That ball for Farland comes in and leading the team in steals, averaging 2.6 steals a game. Just shy of 50 on the year coming into Saturday's contest with Legacy. Fernandez uses the screen, swings out to Nunemaker. Nunemaker. Rodriguez now on the elbow. Fighting into the paint. Good defense by trying to get some space. Leans into that one. Banks open. What a play there by Santos Rodriguez.
Yeah, for him just to stay with it there and keep moving around and get something to go up.
Colton Large up the floor, gets it knocked away from behind, and there's Swanson to clean up the loose ball. McFarland on the right wing, rips away from trouble. It's now caught, finds Colton Large. Large swings it out. He has Arnett. Corner three on the way. Too strong, no good. Rebound, Max Johnson. Johnson goes back up. Bank is open.
Yeah, he always likes to get that ball underneath and just pound away.
Triton averages about 10 points for second chance points, and right there, Max Johnson cleaning the boards already. Triton down by one. Pippinger works it to Nunemaker. Blaze Hensley to check in next dead ball. Been hampered with that ankle injury. Good to see him back in action. Rodriguez on the left side of the block, partially blocked by Arnett, but can't get it to deflected enough. And they'll put another basket on the board. Triton now trails by 3. Up the floor, Johnson. They got numbers the other way. Swings it to Arnett. Had Swanson for a minute, didn't see him in time. McFarland back to Arnett. He'll try another one from 3. Counted for Arnett from the corner. The assist to McFarland. Taken away by Swanson the other way. 2-on-2 fast break. Attacks up off the window. Can't get the equalizer or can't break the equalizer. Behind the back pass to Max Johnson. What a play by Swanson. Up the floor to Pippinger. Triton now with their second lead of the ball game. Levi McFarland reaches in and takes it away.
Just staying behind just to have that ball when it tucks out there just to get a tap and grab.
Ben Fernandez knocks it away into the Triton youngsters as Blaze Hensley checks in for Jaden Arnett, who hit that big 3 a moment ago. But what a pass leading back to Swanson behind the back pass underneath. What a play by him.
See how Blaze gets along there. That up at that Career Academy, kind of tweaked that ankle and was out for a while. And
I uploaded the film to Huddle, but I did not get a chance really to watch it.
yeah, they went down to Indy. They're on Saturday. Played. I did get that. Kip is first year in IHSAA.
Yep. Swanson for three, in and out. Rebound, McFarland. The one-handed rebound can't connect on the putback, and the Lions come away with the rebound. Fernandez now here on the near side, down by 2. 2.5 to go here in the first, and a foul call on Triton.
So Swanson's going to pick up his first, team's second.
If Levi McFarland would have had about another 3 inches on that jump, that ball is getting slammed down. Good grief. Nunemaker triggers it. Rodriguez gives it. He gets right back in the low block. Stopped in the paint. Up with the elevation shot. Drops it in. Ties it at 9. Large swings it near side. Hensley up the floor. Hensley attacks. Finds McFarland. Corner 3 on the way. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Nunemaker. Nunemaker retreats back. Lets the offense get down and get set. Tied at 9. Here we go. Rodriguez not paying attention to the play.
Yep, he was looking underneath and didn't realize that when he tossed the ball there, grab a hold of it.
Now trying back the other way as Swanson up the floor. Hands it off to Blaze Hensley. Now swings it to Colton Large. Now to McFarland. Johnson sets the screen for Swanson. Give and go, pick and roll. Goes up, can't drop it in. Gets his own rebound again. Johnson caught underneath and ripped away by Pippinger. The ball's still live, and the Lions come away with the turnover. Nunemaker uses the screen set by Rodriguez, and Blaze Hensley going to get called for a foul.
Yeah, he's trying to fight through that block there and then reach and grab the ball, but it's going to pick up his first, but Triton's third already.
Carter Zumbran will check in. Ryan wearing his headset now.
Yep.
Fernandez now enters the center circle. Stops there just past the half-court line. Goes to Rodriguez on the right wing. Rodriguez rolls right. Continues to drive. Has Zumbran. Nunemaker rolls away. Stops the top of the key now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, good cut there by Pippinger up and can't drop it in. Still tied at 9, trying back to the way. Swanson. No look pass down to Colton Large. One more pass to Max Johnson. Lost it between his legs. Pippinger gets the loose ball. Now Nunemaker spin cycle out of trouble. Goes to Fernandez, but he's going to step out of bounds when he caught that to take off. And he'll turn it over.
Both teams not doing very good here on just off for a Tuesday night here. Triton's put the 6 turnovers, Bremen 4 just in this first quarter.
Trying a team that only averages 8 turnovers a game.
Yeah, they just feel off. He just not crisp and
A lot going on tonight.
Yeah. Busy night.
So Swanson now. Past the half-court line, swings it to McFarland as Arnett checks in on behalf of Max Johnson. Out of Swanson, guarded by Fernandez. Triton looks to hold for the final shot here. All knotted up at 9, trying to break the tie before the second quarter. Graham wanting a push-off with the arm. Swanson now to Blaze Hensley. Of course, get a look at these two squads. They'll be seeing one another the next few years. Whether it be in regular season or the Bi-County. 7 seconds on the clock. Swanson tries to go to McFarland. Rodriguez intercepts it. Takes a look at the clock. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Tries to leave it somewhere, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Arnett's shot goes in, but it doesn't count. It was after the buzzer. But what a shot by Arnett. Yeah. As Jordan Nickus says, it looked nice, but doesn't count. We'll take a quick break here between the quarter break. We'll be back right here for the second quarter on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success
2 seconds.
in life.
Tries to leave it somewhere, and that's going to do it for the first quarter.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room.
2 seconds.
We
Tries to leave it
see
somewhere,
a
and that's going to do it for the
future
first quarter.
learning there are no
Arnett's
shortcuts
shot goes in, but it
to
doesn't.
success.
2 seconds.
Some
Tries to leave it
see
somewhere,
a
and that's
start
going to do
to
it
a
for the first
swim
quarter. Arnett's shot goes in, but it doesn't count.
We
It was
see
after the buzzer.
The starting
What a shot
blocks
by Arnett.
for life.
Yeah.
Proud to keep
As
education
Jordan
in
Nickens says, it
front
looks nice,
of
but doesn't
athletics
count.
since
We'll take a quick break here
1903.
between the quarter break. We'll be back right here for the second
All
quarter.
right,
on the
welcome back,
Triton
everyone.
Sports
That last
Network.
second shot by Arnett.
2
He
seconds.
caught it right
Tries
at
to leave
the
it
buzzer,
somewhere,
didn't
and
get
that's
up
going
in
to do it for the
time.
first quarter.
But still,
Arnett's shot goes in, but it doesn't
was still
count.
pretty.
It was
It
after
was
the
pretty, but
buzzer.
didn't quite count. So 9-9 tie as we start the second quarter. Swanson with the basketball.
Goes to Arnett, swings it out to Hensley. Lineup unchanged for the Trojans. Jack Kincaid now in the game for the Lions as Colton Large will draw the foul on the way to the basket. That's not who I'd have guessed the foul
Yeah,
on.
that's what I didn't think that was who I thought it was. So Fernandez is going to pick up his first.
It's Colton Large to the line. Leads the team in rebounds per game, or just second with 5.2. And on the year, no, there it is. First Kenny's ticker. Looks good there, 2 of 2 from the line here tonight, his first 2 points. And Colton Large, a 58% free throw shooter going into Saturday's game. We don't have those stats yet because Wes probably hasn't watched yet. We're getting phone calls on the broadcast now.
Is he?
Oh,
We'll take your calls. May not hear them, but we'll take your calls.
I think I know what the issue was.
Nunemaker top of the key. 1-3-1 defense being played by the Trojans. Tries to feed it up too high. Clean up there, put up and in there by Carter Zumbrun. Nice job by him to hang with the play and get the loose ball and put it up and in. Swanson drives left side, goes up with the right hand. Bank is closed. Rodriguez with the rebound. Nunemaker quickly to Fernandez. Down to Zumbrun. Outside, Rodriguez on the way for the break to tie. And that might be another block by Arnett, and it was. I believe Arnett's got 13 blocks on the year. No, that might be 14. You think he had one at Kip Legacy? He had one at Kip Legacy, right, Caden? Arnett had a block. So that should be 14 on the year at least for the Triton freshman. Use those long arms. Colton Large swings it to Brady Wood, who checks in the ball game. Swanson inside the free throw line, kicks it out to Brady Wood. Out to Arnett. Arnett with the dribble drive, elevates on the baseline, up no good. Knocked away by Rodriguez. Zumbrun with the rebound, hands it to Nunemaker, and back of the Lions. Back and forth we go here in this first half. Pippinger hands it off to Nunemaker. Max Johnson to check back in the ball game here momentarily. Fernandez drives side of the lane and going to travel.
Got that extra step when he was trying to get rid of the ball.
And Colton Large will check out as Max Johnson will check in for him. We're Triton 4-1 against 2A opponents this season. Of course, it's 2A from Rochester all the way into the end of the year for everybody. Arnett, top of the key, swings it out. Brady Wood. Wood hop step in the lane, kicks it out to Swanson with the up fake. Swanson out to Brady Wood, deep three on the way, can't connect short of the mark. Rebound to Pippinger and swings it up to the floor to Nunemaker. Nunemaker to Fernandez on the right wing. Back to Nunemaker, three-pointer on the way for him. Count it. The assist to Fernandez. And that breaks our tie yet again. Both sides with 5 lead changes. 3 for the Lions, 2 for the Trojans as Max Johnson draws within 1.
Yeah, the 2-pointers there. Bremen's doing pretty good, 4 or 5, but Triton just 4 or 9 right now.
Nunemaker goes to Rodriguez on the left wing. Fernandez now to Zumbrun. Up on top to Nunemaker. Three-pointer again. Can't hit his third one as Pippinger gets the rebound back to Nunemaker in the mid-range. Stops in the corner. Outside Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives, kicks it out to Pippinger on the right side. Good movement, but here comes Blaze Hensley trying to disrupt the ball handler.
Nunemaker swings it. Fernandez, three-pointer on the way. Can't drop it in. Brady Wood with the rebound. Brady Wood, one-hand pass, intercepted by Nunemaker.
Yeah, Bremen's just being a lot active getting into those passing lanes and intercepting them.
That's Triton's 8th turnover here in this first half. Nunemaker straightaway three on the way, in and out. Tipped around. And Triton lets the long rebound go to the Lions, and a timeout. For Bremen, they'll take a full timeout. That'll be their first. They will have 4 timeouts remaining. So, all right.
Chris, put it on the cheerleaders. Do our.
Okay, Q finally joins us. Better late than never. Starting to look like Anna McIntyre.
My boy's sick and try to make some food.
Oh.
We think he's teething.
Oh.
Every time he sneezes, it's just a pool of snot. Every
Yeah, it tends to happen. Better late than never, but it's okay to use the kid was sick. That kid's lucky I like him, so.
My wife was like, "You get to go, and I got to deal with him." I was like,
She could have came. I'd have threw a headset on Jen.
I told her, I was like, "You go do my job." Sure, Andy would let you there anyways, but.
As long as she doesn't talk about one thing on the broadcast, we're good.
Hey, I mean, it's a 1-1. It's a 1-1 record right now.
It doesn't matter, but ours was worse this time. I didn't text. I was even nice and didn't text her this weekend. I almost did.
I'm telling you, it's that Bobby Knight chair.
Yes.
That
thing,
chair.
man.
And now the true story finally came out.
Yep. Rodriguez down the right wing, out of the timeout. Bremen by 1. 3:25 to go here in the second quarter. Nunemaker off the dribble drive, stops, pull-up jumper from the baseline, up, in and out, rattled out. And Colton Lars a rebound, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on the Lions on the rebound.
I'm just kidding about my wife. She didn't actually have attitude.
So she did want. So she didn't want to come.
She did want to come, but obviously Arlo needs to get well. So.
He needs to get well. Yeah, we can't have him being.
No. Parents need sleep.
Johnson top the key, hands it off to Swanson. Swanson the head fake with the runner inside the free throw line. Can't get the English to drop in as Max Johnson cleans it up, draws the foul.
So Nunemaker's going to pick up his first, but now Bremen has 3 fouls already in this second quarter.
Johnson will settle in. Ties it at 14.
Yeah, 7 points already.
3 of 4 from the floor, 1 of 1. Make it 2 of 2 from the line, and that breaks our tie. Triton up by 1. It's funny. I have an injury story in between halftime when no one else can hear us. I had an old man moment yesterday. Zumbrin gets it knocked away from behind. Now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to use that shoulder to get some separation against the tight defense played by Colton Large. Pull-up jumper from the baseline for Nunemaker. Too strong. Rebound Pippinger. Caught on the baseline. Tries to leave it for Rodriguez. Finds him. And Rodriguez's shot doesn't kick in, but Nunemaker gets the rebound. Good hustle by the Lions to clean that one up. Rodriguez spins. Jumper from the elbow. No good. Zumbrin with another rebound and a foul on Triton on it. Might be on Levi McFarland. Nope. Given Levi's reaction.
So Johnson's going to pick up his first.
And that is why we don't guess. We don't click until we know for sure.
Oh, good hand. That might be Trojan's ball.
Now they get it in. Zumbrin now hands it off to Nunemaker up on top to Pippinger. I think that's what Blake Shorey and Caleb Ochen were asking the official here on the near side, but McFarland this time takes it away. The Tritons leader in assist. North of 50 this season. Down into Max Johnson. Pull-up jumper. And they're going to say a tip foul, or the Zumberman have the block.
Yep, you got a little piece of it.
Triton pleading for a foul. They lead by 1 inside 2 minutes now. Fernandez leads it for Rodriguez. Now to Zumbrin. Nunemaker. Hands off to Rodriguez. Taken away by Colton Large, big man. Here comes Rodriguez in pursuit, but Colton Large up and in. Colton Large now with 4 points.
He's doing a great job with that on-ball pressure. He's making it hard for the Lions.
I'm telling you.
See.
Colton only a sophomore. He's going to be a vital part of that team next season. Pippinger down to Zumbrum. Baseline jumper up and in, and the Lions now down by 1.
Tough shot.
McFarland outside to Swanson. Back to McFarland. Final minute. Arnett swings it to Swanson. Not all.
Nice look underneath.
Blocked by Rodriguez. Nice read by him defensively. Now the Lions look to slow it down and hold for the final shot. Still shot clock. You don't be in a hurry. Pippinger. Goes to Nunemaker. Coach Simpson not happy with that little interchange. And Swanson trying to knock it away. Here comes Arnett to pressure the ball. The trap's there. And a timeout for the Lions with 24.8 seconds to go before halftime. Be a 30-second timeout. That's their second. They will have 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, they could see something just they're getting that pressure out there and not going to get it the way they wanted. So, first timeout.
So, of course, tonight, we are not changing streams. So, get ready for the cast of events for this evening.
Yes, we have a lot going on tonight.
So, at the end of JV tonight, stay tuned. We will have senior night recognition, and there's just a couple of them this year.
Yeah, just a few.
Just a few. And then we will have our pregame following that with our pregame spotlight of a few Triton players and recap. And then I believe we'll play probably something else in between there. And then we kind of come back, and Jillian Bulis will be singing our national anthem tonight. And then there'll be a recognition of Bill Patrick this evening after winning the John Wooden Award, National Award this year.
So, yep. That's
well deserved. I think I'd have liked playing for him. My cousins played for him. I think I'd have liked playing for him.
So a lot on the docket tonight.
A lot on the docket.
Trojan switching it up out of a man. They went to his own set.
I love when they run Jaden Arnett up top of the key.
Long arms just disrupt.
He knows how to use them. Nunemaker swings it to Fernandez, and he lost it out of bounds. And Triton, 6.5 seconds, got to go the full length. Arnett, you only used half of it last time.
That'd be picking up.
Of course, that buzzer beater did not count from the full court heave. Swings up the floor, has Swanson. Max Johnson, jumper on the way. Can't count it. And the heave by Krallman does not connect, and that does it for the first half. Triton leads 17-16. Would you expect anything else, Q, in these two schools?
No.
I wouldn't either.
Pretty much neighbors.
Oh, should be able to do this right away.
There we go.
So Bremen did not get to the free throw line there. Triton 4 of 4, perfect there. 50%, 5 of 10 for Bremen. Triton also got 5 to drop, but took 14 attempts. 3-pointers, 2 of 6, 1 of 5 for the Trojans, and turnovers 8 and 8. So Nunemaker and Rodriguez each with 6, Zumbo with 4, and then those two each have a single foul, and Fernandez has 1 foul there. The Trojans, Johnson with 8, Large with 4, Arnett with 3, Swanson 2, and then you got Swanson, Hensley, McFarland, and Johnson all with single fouls.
All right, so we'll take a break. Be back after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance. And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with a 2-car garage / rehearsal space.
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to the Terrace of the Trojan Trench. I'm Andrew Harrell. With me here this evening, Quentin Ames and Kenny Barnhart, Chris Silas and Caden, and as always, the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSAA Champions Network as Triton with a 1-point lead going into the third quarter. You kind of look and see this group here, like battle of 331. You've been part of this. You wouldn't expect any other way. You want to see close games like this.
Oh yeah, no, you never like it when it's a blowout. And I mean, you like to be on the side that wins if it is a blowout. But this is what you normally anticipate is a close game. The refs do a great job of just letting the players go at it and play really hard and physical.
You know, West must have been really light-handed with the turnovers.
Yeah.
So West had them down for 10 turnovers for the Lions, 4 for us, 4 for Triton here in this first half. But Triton 6 second chance points, 8 points off of turnovers. Got to continue to take care of the basketball. Music. Okay. Nope, he's just going to let it play.
Hey, I like it.
Oh, they're not.
Like the NBA, just keep playing it.
Oh, they're going to make you move.
Oh, yep, they're making the.
Well, yeah, I mean, off a layup, the player needs room to land.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why we hang out at the side.
Yep, we always keep it to
that's
the
why
side.
That's why they have the pads.
Yep. All right, so we'll see what happens here as Bremen with the lead, are trailing by 1 as Zumberman and Max and Jaden Arnett fighting already for position. They exchange pleasantries.
Everybody's been playing against each other since almost probably third grade.
Noonamaker for 2, can't drop it in. Arnett reaches up with those long arms and brings down the defensive rebound. Triton goes back the other way.
Bremen in the zone set. Look at the skip.
Farland now on the right side looking for Large in the low block. Finds
Good
Max
pass.
Johnson in the lane. That's about the second time Max Johnson's lost on that dribble into his attempt. Pippinger outside Noonamaker. Works it right, out to Pippinger. On top to Rodriguez. Fernandez uses the screen. Pull-up jumper from the baseline. Short of the mark. Rodriguez cleans it up, gets the rebound. Putbacks up and in. And the Lions back out in front by 1.
Great use of the glass right there.
Good hustle on the rebound. The awareness to get a hold of that ball, stay hungry.
Second chance points. They add up over time.
Arnett, corner 3 for the lead. Can't get that one to drop in short of the mark, but Arnett goes for broke, but can't keep it alive. And Triton will turn it over. So Noonamaker back the other way. Working against McFarland, hands it off to Rodriguez. Swings it over to Pippinger. Now to Fernandez here on the near side. Up on top to Zumbrum, now to Noonamaker. Uses the screen, good screen set. Fernandez, left block, jumper up and in. Swanson scanning the floor, swings it left. Arnett looking for Large outside to McFarland. Bremen going to fall into what looks like a 3-2 zone as Swanson goes down into Max Johnson up and in. We've had some pretty passes here by Swanson, a behind-the-back pass earlier, and right there a no-look pass for another assist. Noonamaker with it. Swanson's third assist here today. He's had a game where he's had double digits. Rodriguez, three-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good. Levi McFarland with the defensive rebound. Here comes the trap off the foot. All they're going to say went off Levi McFarland. Now Blaze Hensley going to check in a hurry.
Hensley in for the Trojans.
Coach Ochin having a quick coaching moment with his freshman. Summerman on the right side. Gets it to Noonamaker, retreats back. We got light up sticks over there tonight.
Oh, looks
That's
like
stuff you get from the Blueberry Festival.
Yeah, looks like it.
Rodriguez spots for 3 with the dagger untouched.
Just too much time. Was able to set his feet and just let it fly.
Extends their lead to 4. Large now out to Blaze Hensley, tries to answer back, cannot do so. Off the foot of Max Johnson, it looked like from this angle, and the Lions take over. Fernandez now working in against Swanson.
Good hands by Swanson.
Rodriguez now tries the dribble drive and a foul call on Triton.
So Large is going to pick up his first, team's first.
First Triton varsity boys making their way to the locker room.
Good back door.
A hard foul underneath. Pippinger with an aggressive drive.
Might not be working right.
So Johnson picked up his second.
Pippinger. Free throw on the way off the iron, no good. Kathan Cullen checks in the game. Max Johnson comes out off the floor as Levi McFarland will check in for him. And Isaac Quintana will check in on behalf of Jaden Arnett. Off the mark on the second as Quintana gets the rebound but leaves it up as Pippinger goes up again. Might have got away with the foul as that goes in away. The Trojans take over. Quintana, boy, I'll tell you, my knees would have burst.
Yeah, that was an athletic fall. If there's ever been such a thing.
An athletic fall. Large goes to Hensley, fakes it right, hangs on to it, goes, leads it to Large in traffic. Large to the floor, trying to fight for it. Jump ball's the call, and Triton hangs on to it. So Swanson calling out the inbound play. Down by 4. Inside the halfway point here, the third quarter. Large will drive. Tries to go McFarland, but Rodriguez takes it away from him. Caleb Ochin pleading his case. Pippinger goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives the sideline spinning, but Colton Large trying to deflect the ball handler, and does as they'll have to retreat out of it. Cullen goes to Rodriguez. Now to Nunemaker. Knocked away by Swanson, but Fernandez recovers. Blaze Hensley knocks away, leading the floor up to McFarland, up with the right hand, up and in. Another assist to Jamison Swanson.
That's a play I've seen quite often there Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Jack Kincaid to check in next dead ball for the Lions.
I like this. I like this defensive look.
Quintana's another one athletically. Is Nunemaker off the mark. He's hit a couple of those here this evening.
Wow.
Pippinger cleans it up, but can't get that one to connect. Swanson wanting to go up the floor, puts on the brakes, leaves it for McFarland. Transition 3 on the way. Can't drop it in. And Cullen gets the rebound for the Lions.
Good look, just can't knock it in.
I say, that big thing there, three-pointers, neither team can get great at it.
You see 3 of 9 for the Lions, 1 of 9 for the Trojans. Pull-up jumper on the way for Nunemaker off the front iron. Isaac Quintana cleans it up.
Got the numbers. You got the numbers. Good pass.
Colton Large underneath, draws the foul. And the Bremen coaching staff not happy with that call.
So Nunemaker's going to pick up his second.
Colton Large settles in. So they're 3 of 3, 4, 5 points on the day, 1 of 1 from the floor. Of course, his brother, final time in a regular season, playing here at home potentially.
We have seen the Large boys for a very long time.
And it's not done yet.
No, it's not.
It's not done yet.
They got a young one.
Like the Holly girls.
It's like the Veers girls.
Yep.
Although that one's going to come to an end next year. Colton Large on the way, connects. Perfect trip for him. Jaden Arnett checks in on behalf of Blaze Hensel. Trying with a lot of size out there now and length. I like this move by Coach Ochin.
Me too. Oh, that's a very dangerous trap right there.
McFarland puts it on the floor and up and in after the steal.
Those two are very athletic.
Oh, we have a
hungry.
shaken up player for the Lions. Hope I just collided. Rodriguez is down. Hope he's all right.
Kind of a spin around there.
Of course, as we said, afterwards we will have as you kind of see the inbound here, we'll have senior nights, so stay tuned for that. Oh, I think him and McFarland hit heads on the side when they kind of both went for the basketball. They kind of turned into one another. Just see Rodriguez get up to his feet. Hope he's all right. That sophomore is going to be one to keep an eye on, I think, the next couple of years. He matures. So Triton with a 2-point lead after the Colton Lars trip to the free throw line, or after the Levi McFarland jumper.
Trojans got to be careful. If they get that ball up to a half court, it's going to be very difficult. You're going to have 2-on-1.
Fernandez caught. Here comes the trap. Triton trying to pressure. And a timeout for the Lions, a 30-second timeout. They will have 2 timeouts remaining, both full.
Put something into effect to take over this for the full court press they're putting in.
So Triton with 10 points off turnovers after that Levi McFarland steal there.
Yeah,
so they're getting double digits there, but Q, that's what you kind of want to see. How do you recover those points off turnovers? Tend to add up.
Yeah, and especially when your offense is kind of stagnant and you're unable to hit that outside shot, that's when your defense and points off turnovers really come up big.
Yeah, when you got the defense, just swarming down here, there, got that one just a little earlier there. Make up some of this. You're not getting them when you're getting in your flow.
So leading into next week, of course, this ends out regular season. We will cover every game of the sectional down there at North Judson, and it will be on the IHSAA Champions Network, IHSAA TV. It will not be on YouTube.
So, and it'll be free of charge.
Free of charge. Does not charge until they get down to semi-state, or that super region, whatever they call it now. Oh, Kincaid rips away. Jump ball.
Stay with Bremen. And you can download. There's an app. I didn't know that.
There's an app.
We downloaded it on my grandma's smart TV on her road.
Oh, yes. IHSAA does have
yes.
We have it on ours, but Orion wanted to watch off the computer the other day on Sunday for the sectional draw. So I don't want to watch over there. I want to look here. We're right here. It's like, okay.
Trojans still looking aggressive.
And Swanson intercepts the ball. Back they go. Dials a 3. Counted for Swanson. Stealing the basket.
Big time shot. Now you got to match up.
Let's try second 3.
Second 3 to drop.
20% from beyond the arc. Knocked out of bounds. They'll stay right here. As Pippinger will check in. Nobody really in foul trouble for either side.
No, just 3 fouls, 2 and 1 for this quarter. But yeah, Johnson with 2, Noonemaker with 2. That's how one's close.
Oh, he ran out of bounds. No one else touched the ball before he did?
I don't think so. They ended about right to him.
Can he come out and then come back in and get the ball?
I think it depends on whether it was like a made shot or whether it's a dead ball. I think it makes a difference what you can do.
I knew that, like in football, you can't do that. But what a
play! Back doors open for Levi McFarland, and another assist for Swanson. He's north of 5.
Coach Ochin just wants to pick up. I like it. Just keep using the defense.
Noonemaker lost the dribble, keeps it alive, and finds a way to get to Pippinger. Now to Noonemaker. Uses the screen set by Zumbrin. Cullen. These are for Fernandez, and Jaden Arnett takes it away. Up the floor he goes to Swanson. Swanson goes up, banks open the assist to Jaden Arnett. And Triton was trailing by 4, out in front now by 9. As the full court heave does not connect, Triton takes a 32-23 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. Be back after this right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace. The Trojan Trench. Triton leads 32-23 as the Triton youngsters down there with some light up.
Must be for the lineups.
Yeah, when you do lineups, build the lights.
Build the lights. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Gotta make it all aesthetic here. The final regular season home game for the Trojans.
Which haven't had too many home games this year.
Nope.
This
will be number 7. No, 8. This will be 8.
Next year, though.
Yep, next year we'll get to camp out here quite often.
I loved that as a senior. And they just fell in line that all your games are at home. It was so nice.
Oh, there might be some shakeup in the schedule. We'll see.
Split it up 50-50.
Be nice.
Be nice. McFarland in the corner now on the right wing. Now to Swanson. Baseline jumper, short of the mark, hits the sideline. Rebound by Max Johnson. Too strong on the putback. It goes out of bounds, and Caton caught it with one hand, and they'll say that Jade Arnett knocked it out of bounds as Caleb Ochin trying to plead his case.
Asking to see for sure
who knocked it out.
Yeah, who knocked it out.
From this angle, it looked like Arnett. Nunemaker working, leading to Rodriguez back in the game. Good to see him back. Goes up, bobbles it, can't finish at the rim. Arnett with the rebound, swings it to Swanson. Caleb Ochin pumping the brakes. Wants to run his team run a set and trying to get back organized as Arlo watches from home.
He does.
Colton Large down to Max Johnson, swings out to Swanson, fakes it right, he'll drive. Well, I thought he was going to leave that for McFarland.
Yeah.
So deceptive with his ball handling skills. Colton Large, here comes the double team, swings it, finds Arnett, and a timeout for Caleb Ochin. His first, going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, he's just seeing something just not quite lining up like he wanted it.
Of course, Danny and Jax are watching from home. I didn't give Danny a shout-out the other day. Had to hear about it. Well, hey, I don't have to deal with any annoying people with the Chick-fil-A takeout line tonight.
No?
Annoying people at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, this is now Andy's soapbox corner for a minute. When you go into a drive-through line, don't back up and just park in the other lane and don't move.
Someone did that?
Oh, yes. Hang on. I'm not done yet. We got tired of waiting in the line, so we were going to get out, go to the mobile order line, and go around. Not a big deal to let the other line keep going. This person pulls out of the line, parks in the mobile line, orders from the mobile line, and we couldn't get out.
And then just stayed in the mobile line?
Yep.
Until they got their food?
And I was not talking in a very nice tone.
Ooh.
I kept it PG for part of it. I was not a happy camper. Whew. It's like, come on, now you got to move.
At least we got bonus fries.
We did get bonus fries.
Ooh. That's good.
Maybe they saw that and did that on purpose. I'm going to go to that Chick-fil-A from now on. Swanson driving through. Good feed to Max Johnson. Wanting a foul call. A lot of contact. No call underneath. That's what Caleb Ochin's trying to say.
Yeah, usually when you see somebody with a hand swatting like that, there's going to be a foul.
Nunemaker pull-up jumper off the mark, no good. And Colton Large gets the rebound. Pippinger fighting for it, but again. Arnett fighting for it. Now it's a jump ball. Like I said, travel. One official said jump ball, one said travel, but Arnett did kind of slide and turn with it. It was a good fight for the basketball.
Normally we've seen Coach Ochin kind of patient.
Yeah, you don't usually.
He's using his entire coach's box tonight.
Hey, got it. I told him. He said I've been spoiled. Now I'm gonna start turning things up a little bit. Him and I had this conversation. And a foul call. I believe on Triton.
I thought that might have been on the screen.
Yep, Swanson's going to pick up his second, Triton's first. Yeah, I thought that screen was kind of moving there and trying to fight through it. And
Children's got to settle down, breathe. Just play some hard-nosed defense.
Nunemaker uses the screen set by Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives, gets it knocked away from behind. McFarland's got the loose ball.
Good job backing up out of that pressure. You got the numbers.
And Swanson slows it down. 4.5 to go here in regulation. Swanson, top of the key, goes to Colton Large here on the near side. Large guarded by Rodriguez. Farland trying to get freed up. He'll try the drive. Retreats to the corner. And a reach-in foul.
Pippinger's going to pick up his first, team's first.
Swings it to Max Johnson, but he can't corral it. Triton will turn it over off the inbound. So Isaac Quintana will check in, and Zumbrum will check in. Nunemaker rolls right, leaves it for Fernandez. Fernandez now goes to Nunemaker, uses the screen right, pull up three on the way, counted for Nunemaker. Nice shot there and a timeout. And a full timeout. Bremen will be with one timeout remaining for the ball game.
It's a tough shot.
Nunemaker's hit some nice threes, and I believe he has 11 points.
Nunemaker 9. But, you know, Bremen's 4 of 11 3-pointers. Triton still just 2 of 10. A little uncharacteristic for him.
So as Jordan Nickus points out, after the JV game, we're going to do our senior night. So stay tuned for that. And after that, when the 20 minutes clock starts, we will go into our pregame. So stay tuned for that. We'll highlight Dante Workman, Tanner Woodhoyo, and Caden Large tonight. And, of course, our recap from last game and talking about what we're going to see here tonight. And then between there, I don't know what Orion's going to do. He'll probably show highlights or some or JV stats. I don't know what we're doing yet.
We'll get something. It's a fly-by night tonight.
It's a fly-by night.
Yep.
Orion hasn't given me the breakdown. I got a breakdown from Rodney. Where's yours at?
No, it's over here.
Well, I know I got Rodney's, but I don't have your breakdown of what you want to play.
You know what happens when that happens? It's usually the first line, you know, just like the computer tonight.
Scrap.
Still don't
adjust.
Yep. So you just
scrap it.
Don't write it down because you throw it away anyhow.
Strike through.
Hey, improv.
Well, yeah.
You got to improv's the best.
Yeah, Q doesn't know why the computer's sitting outside over there.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Just simmer down. We'll worry about that later.
Clear it out.
So off the timeout. Farland tied up in a reach-in foul called on Bremen.
Got to be strong. Clear it out. See if they're in a man, and if the defender comes away off that inbounder.
So Pippinger's going to pick up his second. Bremen's second.
Colton Large scanning, finds Quintana. Good feed up to Swanson.
Great job breaking that.
Swanson pull-up jumper in the lane. Can't connect. As Levi McFarland throws off the leg of Fernandez, they say went off of Triton. It looked like it. Okay, I was going to say he pointed. Woo.
I was like, whoa.
Mixed up in directions, which.
Now we're good.
Look like an Olympic athlete on that tightrope.
I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to watching Levi McFarland during baseball. Young man's got a nasty, nasty curve. Swanson drives, the left side goes up, and Zumbrum going to get called for the foul.
So Zumbrum's going to pick up his first. Bremen's third.
So I'm looking forward to calling baseball. It's going to be fun, other than the weather.
That can be one extreme to another.
Yep.
Just like track.
Track was awesome. Except for when you were running and it was like 30 degrees outside.
In the snow.
Yeah, it was awful. And then the sleet, that was terrible.
We had practice in the sleet once for baseball. That was rough.
Sliding
Swanson
home
connects.
probably wasn't fun.
We didn't slide. We did warm-ups and we said, nope, we're going inside.
Indoor practice.
Noonemaker top the key, swings it on over. Fernandez with the behind-the-back dribble, lost it, now goes to Rodriguez.
Levi McFarland doing a great job fighting at the top of the key. Oh, good back door. Oh, had the right idea.
It was right there.
Pipitcher couldn't quite corral, but had a nice off-ball cut there. Colton Lars triggers the inbound. Goes to McFarland. Good job by Pippinger for the steal. Fernandez swings it up top to Rodriguez. Pushes it on over to Noonemaker. Oh.
Swanson got a little piece of that.
Rodriguez now in the corner. Outside he goes to Fernandez. Drives, stops, kicks it out to Pippinger. Inside two, just outside of 2.5 to go as Noonemaker can't get that three to commit. And Swanson gets hit, no call. Colton Lars now going to try to get the floor. Hands it to Swanson. Now to Large. Good job by those two to get the ball free to press.
Nobody told him.
And turnovers. Pippinger lost the basketball. Now stops, goes to Fernandez. Swings it, Noonemaker with the head fake. Goes to Rodriguez. Noonemaker won the foul, and Triton winning a foul call as Zumbrum goes out there. The bank shot is closed, and look at Jaden Arnett fighting for the ball. He goes to the floor, and now Colton Lars now up for the Trojans. Pippinger trying to, I don't know, officials finally blow the whistle.
So Pippinger's going to pick up his third, team's fourth.
A lot of contact by both sides being played with no whistles. See if that plays a factor here going into this final moments here this fourth quarter.
Checking in for the Lions, number 22, Jack Kincaid. Number 40,
Swanson fouled from behind.
That's going to be Noonemaker's third, but Bremen's fifth.
This game needs a lot more than just for the players.
Swanson, first attempts up and in. Max Johnson now checks it out as Quintana checks in on behalf of him. Connects on the second. Triton up to their largest lead, up to 10. Swanson takes it away. Kincaid pressuring. Goes to Colton Large. On a charge. I think that forearm shiver just kind of where he dropped that.
And I would say it wouldn't have been out here. I think it happened more back to the ref. Yeah, it wasn't there towards the end. I think that was more at the first till the ref called that.
So Bremen with no timeouts remaining. They call their final full timeout. Roman checking in.
Guess gotta throw that up here for next week's lineup.
As I said, we'll be there.
So that first game, Elkhart Christian and Culver starting it out there on Tuesday night, and then Oregon Davis Triton. So kind of a start of the season, and then Triton your postseason start with Oregon Davis again.
So yeah, starting the postseason like we started the regular season.
Yep. And then
we're not positive on the championship start time, but
yeah, well, that's what they said. Yeah.
You need to get a hold of Larry so I can get some stats.
We could do that.
You guys ask him if he would provide Andy some stats, please.
So then on Wednesday night, Argus and Trinity Green Lawn, and then the Wednesday night nightcap there, South Central and North Judson. And then on Friday night, you'll have those winners of the first game, and then the second game will be the winners of the Wednesday night game, and then that championship there. That's at 8 o'clock is what's posted, but we're kind of thinking it might be a little sooner. But we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Of course, appreciate North Judson for hosting us, and allowing storage and everything else for us, right?
Yep.
So we don't have to carry as much to the man van.
Yep, as much.
Other than Mitchell might need to be doing an oil change when we're done.
Did you call it the man van?
It's the man because soccer moms drive minivans, so it's the man van.
You got the cargo van, so it makes it a man van.
Yeah.
Man
I like
van.
it. I like it.
But unfortunately,
I'll
the
get
man
you
vans
a big
were-
sticker. That's
the
what
man van's days of driving us to broadcast may be coming to a close for too long anyway. So
See, that was pretty well put on.
Let's get a TTSN Corvette.
yeah, right. Arnett got a piece of that one, swings it out. 3-pointer on the way for Kralman's up, no good. Knocked out of bounds. They're going to stay off of Zumbrun. And Triton will take over.
Trojans got to be strong with the ball. You got to know Bremen's going to come. They're going to foul. They're going to try and trap. Got to be strong. Good job getting it across half court.
Swanson guarded by Newmaker and a foul call.
That's going to be his fourth.
Swanson's in line, shooting 2.
This free throw off the front iron, no good.
It's almost like a Game 7 feel in here. I don't know.
It's filling up.
And end of the season?
Well, kind of get it ready for regionals.
There you go.
And that one rolls in for Swanson. Good on the second. Now their largest lead to 11.
You get him on the body. Good call.
So Swanson's going to pick up his third.
Cullen now going to check in.
Triton's third.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jordan Kralman checking in.
Trojans have one foul to give until Bremen is in the bonus.
Kralman goes over to Fernandez. He'll try the dribble drive, pull-up jumper from the baseline. Short of the mark, almost gets caught in the rim. Max Johnson gets the rebound inside. A minute to go here. Triton with the lead. Swanson lost the dribble.
Ooh, that was close.
Swings it. A timeout for Caleb Ochin.
I think he was thinking it was getting close to that 10 seconds. So
it is full 30. Looks like a full. So he'll have 3 timeouts remaining. Of course, as we said, senior night following this immediately.
So we'll have a little bit of reconfigure a little bit, and we will not switch streams. We'll keep it on the same on YouTube, but it'll be straight through.
Yep, take it straight through. All right, after the timeout, we'll see what Coach Ochin drew up for his offense. Swanson in a quick conference with Max Johnson out on the floor. Colton Large will start the inbound. 6 points for him tonight.
The big old fancy.
Yeah, I like that whiteboard down there for Bremen. That's pretty slick. Although, if you get mad, that's not one you want to break.
No.
That's a custom one. You got to find. You got to get the
backup.
You gotta get the backup.
The little travel one, the clipboard.
A foul call on Bremen.
Yep. I've been on a few receiving ends of coaches breaking their whiteboards.
Tom Izzo put his to the ground the other night.
You'd think they'd make them with a stronger plastic.
Well, if they meant the stronger plastic, nothing would get broken.
Exactly. I guess it is for show, isn't it?
It's for dramatics.
Who was it that punched it and it snapped? It was a college coach. He just put his fist right through it. His team ended up winning.
Swanson gets the friendly roll. 14 points for him, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and 3 field goals made here this evening. Fernandez goes to Rodriguez. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Bank is closed, and Colton Large gets the rebound. And here the Lions swarm the rebound by Colton Large. And
he's kind of
shaking up with the heel. Might have a little bit of a cramp.
Yeah.
Pippinger, and that's going to end his evening tonight with 5 fouls.
That'll send a Nunemaker for Pippinger, who's done for the night. Triton right on the driver's seat to pick up their 18th win on the year. 5-1, they will end their record here at home this season. Colton Large, that's his first missed free throw. 6 points tonight for him, 4 of 5, 1 of 1 from the floor. A lot of rebounds for him. Team's leader in rebounds can't connect, tipped around, and Nunemaker gets the long rebound, so an empty trip for Triton. The team that was shooting perfect at the half. Zumbrin goes up, bank is closed, McFarland tips it, and a foul call underneath. Triton 13 of 16 from the line here, though.
So Large is going to pick up his 3rd, team's 4th.
And Zumbrin, has he been to the line tonight?
No.
This will be his first trip. This is only the 2nd trip for the Lions here in this ball game.
Down there, 0, have not got a free throw to drop.
Would you look at that?
Banks open on the 2nd for Zumbrin, who has 5 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Man, that's a fancy little stat tracker.
That's Kinney.
Chat GPT.
I had to use that the other day trying to set up stuff at home.
My buddy used it, and he's in college, and he used it, and the teacher emailed him back almost immediately. Please try writing this in your own words.
So Triton's going to win here 39-27. We're going to cue it over to the senior night. We'll take a quick break and just go ahead and tune into that. And then we'll be back here for the start of the varsity contest on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Welcome to senior night for our 2025 recognition of cheerleaders and boys basketball. We'll start with our cheerleaders. We just have one senior. It's Tessa Koo. And she is the daughter of Kenzie and Koo. Tessa has been involved in cheerleading for the basketball and football seasons and a member of the softball team. Other school activities include Girl Scouts and a cadet at the Bremen Fire Department. Future plans are to attend Bethel University to pursue a degree in nursing and work with the emergency medical services. Tessa Koo. Now for our boys basketball recognition. Our first senior is Caden Large. Caden is the son of Mike and Terry Large. Caden has been involved in basketball, tennis, cross-country, and track. Other school activities include FCS and National Honor Society. Future plans are to attend college and study mechanical engineering. Caden Large. Ben McFarland. Ben is the son of Tom and Jessica McFarland. Ben has been involved in basketball, football, and track. Other school activities include Spanish Club, National Honor Society, and KYLA. Future plans are to attend college and pursue a degree in criminal justice. Ben McFarland. Our next senior is Wayne Riker. Wayne is the son of Liberty and Heather Riker. Wayne has been involved in basketball, football, and track. His future plans are to pursue a degree in construction management. Wayne Riker. Jaslyn Trusty. Jaslyn is the daughter of Michael and Aaron Trusty. Jaslyn has been involved in basketball as the team manager, football and baseball team manager, and cheer. Other school activities include FFA, Spanish Club, and Junior Knicks. Future plans are to attend Purdue University Fort Wayne to pursue a degree in special education. Jaslyn Trusty. Tanner Witt Oyo. Tanner is the son of John and Crystalline Oyo. Tanner has been involved in basketball, football, and track. Other school activities include Spanish Club, DECA, and an internship with the Marshall County Courthouse. Future plans are to pursue a career in law enforcement. Tanner Oyo. Dante Workman. Dante is the son of Lindsay Workman. Dante has been involved in basketball, football, and track. Other school activities include Spanish Club. Future plans are to attend Butler University and pursue a degree in finance. Dante Workman. Isaiah Baca. Isaiah is the son of Angelica and Elias Baca. Isaiah has been involved in basketball, tennis, and baseball. Future plans at this time are undecided. Everyone give it up for Isaiah Baca. That's your seniors. We're so grateful for you, your leadership, and love for our school. God bless you and your future plans. Thank you, parents, as well. We know you're very proud of them. Thank you, seniors.
All right, Kenny, what were our stats there from the JV contest?
All right, throw those up there. Team stats there. Triton got to line 13 of 16. Bremen just 1 of 4. 2-pointers, 7 of 21 for Bremen, 10 of 23 for the Trojans. 4 of 14 behind the line and 2 of 10, and then those turnovers 20-11. Rodriguez with 9, Rodriguez 11, Nunemaker with 9, Zumbrum with 5, and Fernandez with 2. For the Trojans, Swanson 14, Johnson 10, McFarland and Large each with 6, and Arnett finished out with 3.
All right, now we're going to go with our pregame setup here tonight. We're going to talk about a few seniors we have here, Q, starting off with Dynamite Dante Workman. The other night, this is a guy that had a spectacular game, 2 assists shy of a double-double, 10 points, 8 assists, leads the team in assists. And you talk a guy that's a team guy that wants to set up his team, Dante Workman is that definition.
And we've seen Dante grow so much. I mean, just as a freshman, being able to come and play on the varsity, that's huge. But then not only just to play, but then we've seen him grow. We've seen him, you know, he, at the start of his freshman year, he was kind of getting some foul trouble that he didn't really like, and then now you just see he's just one of the greatest vocal leaders on and off the court. He's a really big piece for the Trojans.
And his intelligence, Kenny, we've seen him grow. You've seen him as a little guy all the way up to what he is now as a senior. His growth has been tremendous from where he's at.
Well, like this, all those assists, everybody's going for him, so now he's looking for the open guy, and so now in the later part of the game, hey, he may not be shooting, so now he'll take off and shoot and just looking for everybody and then just reaping the reward.
And he had those 7 assists there in that first half. But, Dante, you go back to this young man and what he does supporting, and that comes from what he gets at home. Lindsey Workman, his mom at every single game, but his grandparents and how they've showed up to every game, being there for him both. Here, they've traveled every game, and, of course, his aunt and uncle, all of them showing up to their games and being there for him. This is a young guy who has been taught by a good group of people, and now it's starting to come to fruition as he matures into an adult.
Well, they live over by my church, and I can't tell you how many times I would drive by after, Sunday school or something, and you see him out there with his grandpa or even his mom. They're getting some shots up when he was pretty young, so he's always had that, and that's something that I know that he can really rely on.
And then the next senior we're going to talk about is the collector, Tanner Whithoyo. He's the guy that cleans it all up. He's the guy that does all these things well, the rebounding, the aggressive play. The young man may be listed at 6 foot tall, but I guarantee you if you look at him anywhere else, he's 6'6" the way he plays down in the post.
And he's not afraid of doing the dirty work. He's all right with going in and getting as many boards as possible and waiting for the shots to come to him. And that's something that he does so well is when he gets the ball at the high post, he normally looks around to see if someone else can get the ball, and then he goes and attacks.
And something with these two guys, Kenny, we saw him get in foul trouble there in that first quarter in that game against Career Academy, but yet he was still a vocal leader down here on the bench.
Yeah, he's always, always part of the team. Like I say, if he's not out there, he's sitting on the bench because of foul trouble or something like that, but yet he's getting an idea of what's going on, so when he does get back out there, hey, I can do this move or that move and take advantage of that time it wasn't out there.
And one thing he did going back, we're going to go back to when he was a freshman here playing, the behind-the-back dribble. He's got handles, and he can hit from anywhere. He'll work for it. He's the kind of guy that Jason Groves likes that shows up to work every day.
He's one of those guys that he sticks to the fundamentals, and he'll do exactly what Coach Groves tells him to do. And we've seen Coach Groves pull him aside on fouls or in timeouts, and instead of holding his head high or low, he actually looks Coach Groves right in the eye, and he understands what he wants, and then he goes out and he executes.
Another guy with his family travels to every game. They're all there. They have their spot. They're all together. Of course, Tanner Whithoyo with a good setup. His family, everybody really getting him set up, and they carved him into a very nice young man. So the next guy, a guy that you don't see a lot in the highlight column, but Caden Large. He is the guy that's going to do the dirty work. He's not going to show up in the box score a lot, but he's the guy that contributes to why that box score looks so good.
I love the Large family, and it's just he's just one of those quiet guys, but when he goes out and you see him get excited and, pound his chest or yell, it just fires you up. And he's a great kid, and he does everything right. Exactly what Coach Groves. When he comes off that bench, whether he's 6th, 7th, he could be the last guy that comes off the bench, and he's going to do what Coach wants.
He's a scrappy guy. He's a guy that's going to come in. He wants to play hard. You look at him, Kenny, you may not see a physical force, but this young man plays 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, he's always gets right in that spot there, knows where that rebound's going to be going, get back underneath there, get the putbacks up. That's where he, kind of that garbage, cleaning up those points, but also still on the defensive side, just disrupting, just being in the right spot, get that ball tapped away, hopefully get points off of that turnover.
And a high IQ. You want to talk about, for me, probably the best sixth man I've seen in my time here at Triton. That has been Caden Large. The way he comes off the bench, Q, and how he plays. It is always, like you said, he's not going to light up the scores column, but he contributes everywhere else on that in that staff.
We've seen him come in, and him and Dante come off the bench before, and then those two just light it up defensively, and then it just completely changes the whole momentum. And having those guys on your bench, that's what makes the Trojans so strong, is Coach Groves can plug and play whoever he wants. And you could go down the list, and all these guys have something that is very awesome for the coaches.
And then we're going to flip over to the other side. Okay, tonight taking on the Bremen Lions. This series dating back to the 63-64 season. 39 wins for the Lions, 37 for the Trojans. The Trojans have won 20 times here at home against the Lions. The Lions have only won here 15. Jason Groves in his time against Bremen, 17-8. Matt Miller, 1-5, that win last year. Q, we said they got to come out with a vengeance, and one guy you got to keep an eye on here tonight is sitting there, number 24, in Divine.
Yep, but we watched him last year as a freshman just kind of light it up, and we watched him score really on whoever Coach Groves put on him. We saw him score with Swanson. We saw him score with Dante. Yep. He's just one of those players that when he gets hot and he starts rolling, he's a very hard player to contain.
And he's averaging 22.5 points a game, leads the team in or second on the rebounds and the leading assists, leading in steals. He's a guy as a sophomore. It's going to be a problem. He's going to come out, look for him to be the straw that stirs this drink. But they've got a lot of size and guys who can get underneath and bang down low.
And that's something. And another thing is, Bremen they're a very physical school. I mean, we've seen it in football, and we saw it in the JV game. They're going to go out there and they're going to fight for every single rebound. And the Trojans have got to come and they got to play strong.
And this is a team with just shy of 500 rebounds on the year, Kenny. We know the work. We've seen this Bremen team, the mindset. Matt Miller has. You talk about a coach that has stayed the course. Yes, his teams haven't always been successful right away, but yet he has really done some nice things. This Bremen team, and the patience that they have showed with him. His stuff's starting to come to fruition. This is a Bremen team. It's going to be a tough team in sectional play.
Yeah, it's always been one of those that every time you match up with Bremen, it's always going to be a tough, usually a low-scoring game, a lot of defense, but yeah, just a hard push for the way they always come at you.
You see other guys like Silas Ladig. I mean, he kind of his ball movement's really key. But a guy for me that kind of stands out is number 40, Riley Tenner. He's a guy that plays down there as a sophomore, 6'4". He is a force underneath, and he plays extremely tough. And they throw a couple other guys that are in there that are going to be key contributors as well. But watching him play, he was one that really stood out to me. So, well, that being said, we're going to take a quick break as we get things kind of set and rearranged for the varsity contest. We'll be back here in about 6 minutes right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. All right, as we get almost a tip-off here, as Triton and Bremen, the 77th time these two sides met. Kenny, you've been part of this. You've seen it. You've been part of this. For you, this has always felt like a massive game, no matter what they're playing.
Yeah, it's just up the road a little ways. Some years we had to go around because of floods, but going up there, it's always been. I say you just go up there, and it's just always a tight game, and it's always everybody's wanting to win over the other team.
And of course, for me, it was that year that was the first year I got to broadcast both times up there, and I almost knocked the table over when Dylan Hensley nailed a 3 towards the end there. I asked Kenny. Kenny had to catch everything because I almost knocked the table over.
I was a part of that team. Everybody.
Yeah, you were there.
Coach Groves he even called Dylan Hensley out in the locker room. He was like, Dylan. Everyone thought he was in trouble. He's like, that's how you shoot. It was so funny. It was so funny because he'd been trying, and then he finally hit one. It was awesome.
Of course, the Ross Johnson group, that all group. That was my first group, and of course, I walked out and I said, you had that senior year. However, I told Coach Groves there were 2 players that stood out I really liked. Was that guy wearing number 12, but another guy wearing number 30 that leads. I probably assume the career most charges.
Yep.
You might have some questionable choices of college basketball teams, but yet, arguably one of my favorite players sitting to my right here with Quentin Ames. And Q, you played senior night here, and for you to play in this game, you played. It would have been at Bremen. Would have been your senior night, I believe, right? Or was it Knox? Knox.
Yep.
So for you, how big is senior night for these guys that have played ever since they were Triton youngsters who sat down here in these very front rows to watch you guys play? What is it like to go full circle with that career?
The only thing that I can compare it to is when you finally play your last game. Like that Argus game in the sectional championship, that's kind of what it felt like, because this is like season's come to it's kind of starting to wind down. Now you're going to start getting ready for sectionals. And it's like you have watched for how many years these guys play, and you've always wanted to be out there. Now that you get the chance to, it's just a surreal feeling. And every shot that goes up, it's like, man, that's one of my last shots, or that's one of the last minutes I'll ever be able on the court.
And it being a regular season, but also sometimes you always had in the back of the mind Triton hosting a sectional. So it's like, maybe not quite the last time, but yet the normal. But now this year, tonight, this
you want to play here again, you got to make it the regional.
Yep. You got to get through that sectional to get back here to play on the regional floor.
And Q, what does Jason Groves say going into senior night? I know it's a fun locker room to be in, and Jason always has, but it's something that kind of fires you up. What is he telling these guys as they get ready to come out here tonight? They're potentially their final time on this floor.
It's a quick thank you to all the seniors for everything that they've done, and then he'll go over everything else. But pretty much it's like, hey, even though that it's not going to be the normal starting 5, he's going to play the seniors. He doesn't just play them because it's senior night. He plays them because he knows that they can do something. Go out there, have fun. It's one of your last games here at home. Play hard, and then just enjoy it. Enjoy the night. It's your night.
And he's gone back as far as playing a former TTSN alum and Gavin Greer, and Zach Tucker, another one.
Yep.
Playing that game. I wore number 44 that night for Gavin. Let's be real. I wore that number for him that night. But this is a group, Jason Groves with Team Kenny, he rewards that hard work, and these guys tonight, that's going to come full circle.
Yeah, for those managers, if you don't understand what they're saying, there are some of the managers that's been a long time there. He will let them practice and then have them actually come out on the floor and get to play in that last home game. It's just kind of a neat thing for them to do.
And on the flip side, Bremen coming off 2 losses against Fairfield and Concord. They're going to be out for blood here tonight. They want to get back in winning ways and try to get some momentum, because for them, they have 1 game against Culver, and then they sit for the bye in sectional play.
Wow.
So got to get some momentum for them going into sectional play, and this right here could be one for them, because one more really quality opponent before they go into sectional play.
Yeah, I was just looking to see what their sectional lineup is. And, you got Jimtown, Winnemac, LaVille, Career Academy, and Knox for their sectional 34 that they get to start off next week on.
And, of course, our national anthem tonight will be sung by Jillian Bulis as the Triton sophomore will make her way out. And we will take a break. Be back after the starting lineups. Ready for the tip right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the Bremen Lions and your Triton Trojans. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of the Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome Bremen as our guest at tonight's contest. We ask that all fans and players demonstrate an attitude of respect and good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. Your cooperation and positive support are greatly appreciated. Now please rise if you haven't already, and gentlemen, kindly remove your hats as we honor America in the singing of our national anthem by Triton sophomore Jillian Eulis.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Jillian. And now we would like to make a special announcement and recognition. Two local former high school basketball coaches were announced on Wednesday, February 19th. It was announced that Coach Bill Patrick, the father of assistant coach Chad Patrick, and father of varsity basketball player Landon Patrick, and grandfather of varsity basketball player Landon Patrick, was recognized as an Indiana honoree for the 2024-25 in the John Wooden Legacy Coaching Award Program, presented by the National High School Basketball Coaches Association on February 19th. Coach Patrick whose coaching career included stops at Sydney, South Whitley, Whitco, and Tippecanoe Valley, is one of only 46 honorees from 23 states in an NHSBCA program coordinated with the Wooden family. The 2024-25 winners from Indiana were nominated by the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association. The award recognizes scholastic basketball coaches from around the nation who are educators and have achieved excellence on the floor, in the classroom, and in the community that further embody the characteristics and legacy of the late John Wooden, a 10-time national champion at UCLA and the creator of the Wooden Pyramid of Success, focusing on winning the right way. The criteria for the award are rooted in the ideals of education, longevity, character, service, and excellence. Coach Patrick posted a 764 and 318 record with 21 conference titles, 16 sectional championships, 3 regional crowns, and 1 semi-state trophy in 48 seasons as an Indiana varsity boys basketball coach. Patrick was inducted to the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame in 2008 and the Kosciuszko County Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. Coach Patrick and his wife Nancy have been married for 65 years. Let's give it up for Nancy. They have 4 children, Brett, Teresa, Chad, and Michelle, 6 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. His grandson, Landon, will have the privilege of presenting the award to his grandfather, Coach Will Patrick, today. Congratulations, Coach Patrick, for your service to so many student athletes and students. Congratulations on being chosen for the 24-25 John Wooden Legacy Coaching Award. One more time. Now, let's meet the stars. First for the visitors, the Bremen Lions. Number 1, Aiden Hunzon. Number 12, Max Hickman. Number 24, Chase Lott. Number 30, Iris Patterson. Number 32, Silas Lane. The Lions are coached by Matt Miller.
Starting lineups out there for both sides as Dante Workman, Maddox Hickman, Triton in their center circle. The Lions come in 10-10 on the year, Triton 18-3. Both sides trying to ride some momentum as we head into sectional play. Triton will play it with Oregon Davis. Hickman settles in as does Workman, balls up, and Triton controls the tip as Isaiah Vaca will set the table. He rolls right, hands it off to Ben McFarland. Now to Caden Large. Goes to Dante Workman. He'll drive. Workman kicks out. Isaiah Vaca, corner 3 on the way. Can't hit that one to drop in. Rebound Kincaid as he goes up the floor to Devine.
Got to match up now.
Ladig, rather, excuse me. Ladig, top of the key. Hands off to Graverson. Graverson, he'll try the dribble drive, elevates up off the window, and Bremen strikes first. That's what they're going to do. That's how they're going to work. Ben McFarland now up the floor, rolling right. Stops on the right wing, up on top to Dante Workman. Caden Large now top of the key. Uses the screen, set hard by the missile. Wayne Reichert as Ben McFarland in the corner, up on top to Isaiah Vaca. Dante Workman settles in. As Ben McFarland waits for Caden Large to get freed up, he'll go to Dante Workman. 1 minute gone, Bremen striking first. Vaca thought about the deep three. McFarland, he drives, stops, leads it down into Wayne Reichert and the paint. Reichert kicks out to Vaca. Vaca guarded by Hickman. Hands off to Caden Large, swings it to Ben McFarland. Long possession. Dante Workman attacks, stops inside the free throw line. He has Vaca, swings it to McFarland. Now to Caden Large. Vaca off the screen, trying to flash through. Large backing down, leaves it for Vaca on the baseline. Vaca elevates up and no good. And Leydig gets the rebound. So back-to-back empty trips for the Trojans. It's Graverson now. Deep three by Devine off the back iron, no good. Nice box out by Wayne Reichert. Try goes back to the way. Ben McFarland top the key. He tries to dribble drive, hop step, swings out to Workman. Workman drives, elevates to the basket, to the 10. It's up and in.
Just because Coach Groves has all these seniors and all these players know exactly what to do, so he's probably going to keep them in for a little bit.
Devine swings it near side to Hunziker. Now to Hickman in the corner. Hickman works away from the screen, goes to Devine, double screen, and nice job by Reichert to take it away. Reichert throws it behind, and Triton will turn it over, had a good look. And Wayne Reichert has a nose for the basketball. We see it in football, and every time he gets a chance to play. Down into Hunziker in the low block. Kicks it out. Leydig, top the key, spinning out of trouble. Taken away by Ben McFarland. Him and Graverson one-on-one down the floor. Ben McFarland goes up, can't draw the foul. Put back by Vaca's no good. And Leydig gets the rebound. Devine now past the half-court line. The sophomore stops in the right wing. Crossover to a pull-up mid-range jumper on the way. Connects. And Bremen back out in front. McFarland pushing it up the floor to Isaiah Vaca. Now to Dante Workman. Finds Caden Large to work it around the perimeter. Up on top to Wayne Reichert. Hands it to Caden Large. Caden Large, he'll spot for three. Back iron, high off the rim. Graverson with the defensive rebound. Graverson now swings it to Hunziker. And here come the Triton normal starters as they will get ready to come in. Graverson, Ben McFarland trying to draw the foul. Leydig, three-pointer from straight away. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Ben McFarland, but here comes Graverson with the nice steal. Underneath the basket he goes. Kicks it out to Devine. Got Workman to leave his feet. Pull-up jumper off the rim, no good. Hickman knocked away by Ben McFarland. Isaiah Vaca's got the ball, and they're going to get a foul call. I think. I'm not sure on who.
Well, he just come over here, but he didn't.
I think there.
Is there blood?
I'm not sure.
Was it just a substitution? I didn't know that was a thing.
So Patrick Swanson, Riffle, and Tanner Woodhoyle check in to work alongside Dante Workman as the senior starters make their way to the bench. Swanson, straightaway three on the way. Can't get that one to drop in. And Leydig with another rebound here. He's got a handful to start the first quarter, Q.
Yeah, the Trojans that came off the bench have got to do what the seniors did. They were all flying around and had their hands on the ball. So
Devine now top of the key, working left to Graverson, down into Leydig on the left block. Guarded by Riffle. Leydig backing down, using that muscle every inch up, and he will get denied by the bottom of the backboard. And Riffle comes away with the rebound. Of course, Riffle, 3 games, almost 20 points put up in each one of them as Dante Workman, corner three, too strong. Triton still cold, trying to heat up. The collector goes up and can't get that one to drop in after the rebound, and Graverson goes back the other way.
Having a hard time getting that bucket, that seal.
Devine now working against Dante Workman, goes away from the screen, gets tied up. Swanson knocks it away. Now Riffle, guys, numbers the other way with Landon Patrick. Riffle elevates, left-handed good. The mailman ties it at 4.
Definitely tell he was aware of that defender, switched it to the left hand, flipped it right up and in.
He's just so fast that it's hard getting back on defense.
We saw against Career Academy, had 19 points in that game, had 20 and 24 before that in those last 3 games.
Great defense.
As Devine off the iron, no good. Landon Patrick gets a rebound and a reach-in foul called on the blinds, I believe, by the baseline official. And Hartley.
Graverson picked up his first, Bremen's first.
Matoli now will check in. So Hartley Matoli in, the 5'9" junior. Will pick up Landon Patrick. Bremen settles into a man defense. Riffle on the left wing, good close out there by Hickman. Hickman guarding Riffle on the baseline is trying to have to retreat away from the post. With Hoyle on the left wing. Scanning, the senior works to the top of the key, hands it to Riffle, off the screen, he'll attack the post with the left hand again. This time good defense by Leidig, denies the shot. 2.5 to go here, we're tied at 4. Leidig, top of the key, drive, stops on the side of the lane, down low, taken away, good defense by Riffle. Patrick picking up Matoli. Matoli falls to the floor.
Gotta get on it.
Jason Groves pleading for a travel call as Hickman with the up fake, stops, goes to Leidig. Hands it to Devine. Now across the way goes to Leidig. Graverson. Graverson drives. What a play by Graverson. Can't finish. Leidig gets the long rebound, goes to Matoli. Now to Graverson in the corner. Dante Workman doing a nice job against Devine. Matoli now, cross it over, now down, and Patrick takes it away. Triton falls on top of it. 2-on-1, fast break. Workman to win Hoyle. Alley-oop it in.
Tanner just does a great job of adjusting in air.
And both of those was, it was on cue. One was going to take the shot if the other one, just who had the better shot. Didn't matter which one.
Leidig sets the screen for Devine, swings the quarter to Hickman, down underneath the Leidig, guarded by Workman. Bremen wanting a push foul with some contact underneath. Goes up, Leidig can't finish. Dante Workman gets the rebound. Swans up the floor. Goes to Woodhoyo in the short corner. Now to Workman. Pull-up jumper from the corner. Too strong. Matoli with the rebound. Luke Kincaid and Jaden Overmeyer to check in for both sides after this next dead ball. Matoli top of the key, crossover, final minute here of the first quarter. Triton by 2. Devine up on top to Leidig. Scanning. He'll hand it off to the Bremen sophomore. Now he'll drive, stepping through the lane, goes up and can't get it to drop in. Hickman had a moment for a moment, but Riffle tips it to Swanson and back go the Trojans. Jason Groves calling out the play as now 3 Bremen Lions will check in next dead ball.
Might be the quarter break.
Both teams being able to just go deep into their bench.
And both coaches have that luxury this season. As Patrick lost his dribble. Got it knocked away from behind by Matoli.
He's got his dribble again.
Good recognition there by the Triton junior. Matoli going to pressure.
I like the pressure on ball.
Riffle gets it on the right wing. 10 seconds. Now to Woodhoyo. Goes to Landon Patrick. 5 seconds. Workman going to attack. Out to Patrick. Patrick, pull up mid-range jumper on the way. Counted! Landon Patrick at the buzzer. Puts Triton up by 4. And we'll take a break. Be back here for the second quarter right after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back here for the second quarter. I'm Andrew Harrell. Alongside me here, Quentin Ames and Kenny Barnhart, Caden Silas and Chris on our student team. And as always, the Hall of Famer Orion Lindler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, and the IHSAA Champions Network as Triton leaders here 8-4 at the start of the second quarter. Of course, this defense for Triton Q, #1 defense in the state of Indiana for points allowed per game and 25th in average margin of victory with 17 points, just shy of 18.
I mean, we already saw it here in display just in the first quarter alone, and we saw it with those seniors when they came in. They were very active on the ball. Very, very good defensive team.
Kincaid out there now with Miller, Tenner, Matoli, and Devine.
That'd be double dribble.
And that's what it is, and they'll turn it over right out of the gate as Jaden Overmeyer in the game now for the Trojans on behalf of Dante Workman with that nice assist of Tanner Woodhoyo, and, of course, Landon Patrick to let the last second shot to end the first.
Got a zone look for Bremen.
Riffle now deep, 3 on the way. Can't drop it in. Matoli scanning in transition.
Got to have all eyes on Devine.
And Overmeyer guarding him on defense now is Triton in that man.
It's going to be close to 5. Well, we got a timeout first. It was
Matt
close.
Miller going to take a 30-second timeout.
Yep, he yelled down there and seen it was coming.
Of course, Matt Miller in his 5th season, 43 wins, but yet his program, Skinny, we've seen him, like we said in the pregame, maybe haven't seen the success, but the pieces are there, and now they're starting to fall into place for him.
Yep. You're getting into that later season here, getting everything going together, and, just getting it to all work out. And
for them, 3-2 in the new conference. On the road this year, they're 6-7, with some pretty big wins along the way. If you kind of look down there,
New Prairie, Knox,
beating Glenn and Argus, and you kind of look down there, Casson and Frontier in that tournament there as well. Elkhart Christian, a team that beat Triton. They beat LaVille 65-60 there, and that was not during the Bi-County.
Yeah.
And went into overtime twice this year.
That was a great Bi-County game.
And they go into overtime twice this year against Jimtown and LaVille. And let me tell you, that Jimtown team is a serious contender to win that sectional, and they're Bremen part of that sectional as well. So out of the timeout, we'll see what the Lions draw up as Devine will work to his left. Use the screen set by Tenner. Trying to see if they can get freed up, get some separation. Tenner, big man, straightaway 3, rattles home. And that draws the Lions within 1.
You got to love it when your big man can stretch the floor and start hitting those threes. It makes the defense a little more lenient and let them just stay open.
And Bremen 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Triton still yet to find that three-pointer to drop. As Patrick, top of the key, swings it on over to Swanson. Swanson to Patrick. Now Bremen going to fall into a little more of a zone look, Q.
I like that decision. Got to shoot with confidence. If you're going to make a 3, you got to keep pulling it.
Yeah, he didn't. It was kind of there, but it just wasn't in his normal motion.
Miller with it, works it left to Devine. Devine, dribble drive. What a move to the basket, and can't get it to drop in. It tipped around. Look at Tenner with the hustle rebound there for the Lions.
You want more playing time. That's exactly what you got to do. He's all right. Has a 3, got a hustle play.
I told you.
Over.
I mentioned in pregame, this is a guy to keep an eye on. He's an impressive player and thus far not disappointing. Matola uses the screen. Hands it to Devine. Overmeyer got a piece of that one. Workman and Brady Wood to check in next. Bud ball for Triton. Matoli, top of the key. Swings it down in to Brady Miller underneath. Overmeyer comes to the help side. Miller goes down into Kincaid, kicks it out, and they'll swing it around. Matoli by himself, straightaway 3 for the lead and in.
Great offense right there by the Lions, just swinging the ball. Eventually you're going to find that shooter.
Swanson back to Patrick, now to Riffle. Riffle with the dribble drive, stops in the corner. Swings it out, Landon Patrick. This time he'll dial a 3. Can't drop it in. Brady Miller with the rebound. Devine in transition, going to push the tempo. Devine swings it back into Tenner. Big man with the floater and in. Jason Groves taking a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Bremen on an 8-6 run, but just to get right back into here. 8-0 run here in this second quarter.
Yeah, to start there, Triton, offense not really reading. Like Kenny said, 0 of 7 out from beyond the arc. 4 of 9 from the field, but yet you see the Lions doing a nice job. 3 of 10 inside the arc, 2 of 4 from beyond, but their ball movement and the hustle rebounds are huge for this group.
Yeah, in a game like this that's so big and so meaningful, you got to be – if there's a 50-50 ball, you got to be on the first one on the ground. You got to be doing all the little things. Lions right now just doing everything right.
And they're getting a lot of those shots in. They're just bouncing around, just not getting the last little spin on the ball, getting it in.
Of course, the lone Triton cheerleader, Tessa Coop, recognized tonight on senior night as well.
Coach switching up his lineup, getting a little more shooters out there.
Ladig and Graverson back in the ball game for the Lions. Swanson feeds it to Woodhoyle. Backdoor Workman goes up, elevates, but can't get the finish. Put back is no good, and he's fouled on the way back up. So our first trip to the free throw line for either side here tonight.
So Devine's his first.
Workman goes up, back iron, no good. And Triton usually has been shooting the ball pretty well from the free throw line. 78% against Career Academy, 58%, 7 of 12. But yet you kind of see, I mean, shoot pretty consistent, but 50% there on that trip.
Gonna have to make all those free throws count.
Graverson hands it off to Devine. Nice job by Workman with the on-ball pressure. Graverson spinning into the lane, goes up, elevates through traffic and in.
Just does a great job of cutting through the defense.
Now the Lions lead by 5. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Swanson goes to Workman. Hunziker to check in for the Lions, next dead ball. Swanson receives the handoff. He rolls it right to Brady Wood. The freshman dials a three. Can't drop it in. And goes off the hands of Graverson, and it'll stay right here for the Trojans as Hunziker now checks in the ball game for Brady Miller. Bryce Miller, excuse me. Golly. I need me of those lights.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's Hickman at?
Is he down there?
He's down somewhere. I need him to take a look at my eyes real quick. Riffle corner, 3 off the inbound. Short of the mark, doesn't quite catch. Woodhoyle lost it out of bounds. And back to the Lions.
You're not getting it done offensively, so what are you going to do on defense? Are you going to step up, or are you just going to shy back?
It's going to be kind of like that JV game. You're going to just have to sit there and get your defense lined up there and try to make some quick baskets.
And Triton needing to find another way to score ice cold from beyond the arc. 0 of 9. Devine inside the three-point line, swings it out to Leidig. Now he'll drive. Leidig goes up, elevates through traffic. And a foul call on the Trojans.
So Whit Hoyle picked up his Trojans' first foul of the game.
So Leidig's first free throw connects. Bremen has a team 66% coming into today. The free throw line according to Max Preps. Leidig perfect on that first. That's his first basket drop. 0 of 2 from inside the three-point line. 0 of 1 from beyond and connects on the second. Perfect trip, though, from the free throw line. And now the Lions with their largest lead by 7. Trying to get that offense in gear as Brady Wood gets on the right wing. Now works it to Dante Workman in the corner.
Lions settling back into their man look.
Workman attacks, goes out to Brady Wood. Brady Wood elevates, leaves it in for Whit Hoyle off the pass. Whit Hoyle has to swing it out. Riffle's got it. Riffle trying to get himself freed up off the crossover.
Slow it up.
Yep, get resituated here.
Now to Whit Hoyle in the corner now. Goes to Brady Wood. Now to Riffle. The Bremen fan base trying to fire their defense up. Trying to help them continue this run. Triton inside the half a point yet to get a field goal to drop here in this second quarter. 12 points put up by the Lions. Trying to get that offense in sync. Brady Wood kicks it out to Swanson. He'll drive the baseline and he lost it from behind as Devine knocks it away. Up the floor, Devine from the left wing. Across the way to Graverson, to Leidig, back to Devine, swings it to Hunziker. Dribble drive, baseline, runner's good. Exactly a 13-1 run now.
Exactly what you need to do.
14-1 run.
Yep. Beautiful ball movement, found it. Instead of taking the 3, which he had, he just drove baseline.
Whit Hoyle on the elbow, goes to Dante Workman. Workman stops in the short on the left block. Triton, this Bremen defense clamping down on this Triton offense. Swings it to Workman. Who's going to be that one basket to fire this Triton offense up? And throws right in the hands of Leidig. And it's been all Bremen here in this second quarter. They continue to climb. Graverson retreats from the top of the key. Works away from the screen set by Hickman. Graverson out to Hunziker. Back to Hickman. Swings it to Leidig. Leidig now hands it to Devine. Goes to Leidig off the mark. Off the mark, doesn't quite connect. Riffle drives and a foul call on Devine. That's 2 big fouls there on the Bremen sophomore.
So Devine's second, team second.
Bremen fans saying he wasn't going up for a layup.
Riffle's first free throw finds the bottom of the basket. His first trip. But Triton, only free throws made here is Landon Patrick and Cade Large checking on behalf of Brady Wood and Tanner Wood-Hoyle.
Right there with them.
Riffle connects on the second. Perfect trip for the Triton junior. Now 8 points separate the two sides. As Devine going to get picked up by Dante Workman in the full court. Hickman top of the key, swings it. Now down into Leydig in the left block. Leydig backing down, scanning. Goes outside to Graverson. Now into Devine on the baseline. Outside, Hunziker swings it. Hickman now in the corner. Good defense by Caden Large. Laid it. Backdoor run by Graverson. Left hand's good.
Bremen just doing everything right. Staying calm under that pressure and finding the back door.
Chase Gross trying to speed him up, so let's go. We needed some momentum going in this second half. Trailing by 9. At 1 point, the Trojans, this is the largest lead. I thought they were up to double digits at 1 point. And Triton another miscue.
Just got to slow it down.
Just got rattled enough now here, out of sync.
Now it comes into playing discipline. You need to find a way to settle into your game, as Wyatt Beasley now will check in, and so will Riley Tenner for the Lions. I told you that defense by Matt Miller's group, they will swarm and they are tough.
Well, if you look at their record doesn't always count, you know what I mean?
Nope.
We've talked about it all year long.
They may allow 49 points a game, but then this group, getting that gets that defense rolling, look out. And they played with an extremely good Jimtown team.
49 points, that's a lot, but when your team can put up 49 points in a hurry.
All that matters is the points they score is more than the points they allow.
Exactly.
Hunziker outside. Riffle to pick him up, trying into a man defense now. And a 30-second timeout for Matt Miller. That's his second 30-second timeout, 3 timeouts remaining, and those are all full.
If you're the Trojans,
Clamp
you're down by 3. You're down by 3 possessions. I mean, with the way that Bremen's been playing, it feels like you're down by at least 7. I mean, 7 possessions. Yep. But if you're the Trojans, you gotta focus up on defense. You gotta get a stop here, because if they go in, riding that momentum of a bucket, it's gonna be very hard to come out.
So with that being said, though, Bremen, everything's going your way right now. I mean, you got to keep your foot on the gas if you're the Lions. Triton, you've got to find a way to put this car in neutral, or get out of neutral and put it in drive and overdrive quickly. Now, you can't win the ball game here in these next 20 seconds, but you got to find a way as Wes
is getting his back, his shoulder.
I need one of those. Or if Michelle will show up.
We should get massage.
I got the massage gun. Just send Michelle over here. Jackson knows how to use it. Here we go. 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Bremen by 9. Devine with the basketball. On top goes to Beasley. Now to Devine, guarded closely by Dante. Workman gets swarmed. Long pass, Tenner corner, 3 on the way. Off the mark, no good. Workman gets the rebound, and that's going to do it as they'll heave it down the floor. It nails the new speaker.
Yep.
And
everybody out of the way.
And Dante, don't run underneath that. And it's still good, Rodney.
Yep.
Wherever you're at, it's still good.
That is why you use high-strength steel wires.
Ooh. Lord have mercy. 16 points put up by the Lions there in that second quarter. Triton with a measly 3. Kenny, our first half stats.
Yeah, Bremen got there perfect at the line on 2 of 2. Triton just 3 of 4.
My telestrator.
Yeah, it's the new update. I don't want to put it in yet, but we do have it coming.
You're gonna have a drawing pen.
It's coming. It's coming. 2-pointers for Bremen, 6 of 13. Triton 4 of 10. Behind the arc, that's the big thing there. Bremen's got 2 of their 5 to drop. Triton has not got any of theirs to go, and they're 6 to 5 on the turnovers. Graverson with 6, Tenner with 5, Matoli with 3, Hunziker and Devine and Leydig all with 2, and Devine had those 2 fouls, and then Graverson has the other single foul. For Riffle with 4, Workman 3, Patrick and Whit-Hoyle each with 2, and Whit-Hoyle just the only foul for the Trojans.
All right, so we'll take a break. Be back here after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their two-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hickman settles in as does Workman. Balls up, and Triton controls the tip as Isaiah Vaca will set the table. Lading, top of the key. Hands off to Graverson. Graverson, he'll try the dribble drive, elevates up off the window, and Bremen strikes first. Try goes back to the way. Ben McFarland, top of the key. He tries the dribble drive, hop step, swings out to Workman. Workman drives, elevates to the basket, to the 10. It's up and in. Devine now past the half-court line. The sophomore stops in the right wing, crossover dribble, pull-up, mid-range jumper on the way, connects. It's Dante Workman, goes away from the screen, gets tied up. Swanson knocks it away. Now Riffle, guys, numbers the other way with Landon Patrick. Riffle elevates, left-handed good. The mailman ties it at 4. Tolley now cross it over downtown, and Patrick takes it away. Triton falls on top of it. 2-on-1, fast break. Workman to win Hoyle, alley-oop it in. Patrick, 5 seconds. Workman going to attack. Out to Patrick. Patrick, pull up mid-range jumper on the way. Counted! Landon Patrick at the buzzer. Puts Triton up by 4. Trying to see if they can get freed up, get some separation. Tenner, big man, straightaway 3, rattles home. Miller goes down into Kincaid, kicks it out, and they'll swing it around. Matoli by himself, straightaway 3 for the lead, and in. Divine in transition, going to push the tempo. Divine swings it back into Tenner, big man with the floater and in. Nice job by Workman with the on-ball pressure. Graverson spinning into the lane, goes up, elevates through traffic and in.
Just does a great job of.
Good defense by Caden Large. Laid it. Backdoor run by Graverson. Left hand's good. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace, the Trojan Trench. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here tonight, Kenny Barnhart, Quentin Amson, Caden Silas, and Chris on our student crew. And as always, the Hall of Famer Orion Lim. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports, and we're broadcasting live on YouTube, Facebook, and the IHSAA Champions Network as Triton trails by 9 here, Q. They got a lot of work to do here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. And, we could speculate whatever, however we want of, Coach Groves in the locker room. But what he always said as a coach when I was a player was he could yell until he passes out, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the players that are on the court are going to be the ones that change the trajectory of the game. So how are you going to do that?
And, Kenny, we've seen this with this group. You get in that shooting slump. How do you get your way out? You got to shoot your way out. But Triton needs to find another way to score the basketball.
Yeah, you can't just stand out there and try to chuck threes. It hasn't been working, so you're going to have to move that ball around. You've had some good looks underneath. Pull, maybe do a little bit inside out, but yet concentrate on that inside. Get Tanner to get some of those up underneath and get them under.
Look like at LaVille where you had those 15-footers, those 15 to 16-foot jump shots are there. Try to attack the mid-range. We saw Landon Patrick hit one there. Try to see what you can do because Bremen's going to come out with their foot on the gas. They're playing hungry for the basketball right now, and it shows in the stat column. Of course, those 16 points put up in that second quarter shows, hey, you know what, we can get down, but we can come roaring back, and they've gone on a run to find themselves out in front. They went on that 14-1 run there in that second quarter to propel themselves out in front, Q. And Triton probably their worst points per possession of the season, under .50 points per possession. Usually a team that's usually about 1.18. Working on the right wing. Threads the back door up to Riffle and up and in. And just like that, Triton going to put up the pressure.
I like this.
I think they need to let that defense feed the offense. Here comes Landon Patrick on the quick trap.
Let your defense speak. turn it into offense. We saw the JV do it in a little bit. Varsity can do the same thing.
Devine now goes to Leidig, hands it off to Graverson. On the left wing, he fires it to Devine in the corner. Devine down under Leidig. Leidig fights through, but a foul call underneath.
So Riffle's got to pick up his first, team's first.
And this will be Bremen's second trip to the free throw line. So Riffle with the rebound now goes to Dante Workman. 1 of 2, so Leidig now 3 of 4 on his second trip to the free throw line. Workman goes to Riffle on the right wing. Up on top to Patrick, now swings it to Workman. Up high, alley-oop for Whit Hoyle up and in. Another assist to Dante Workman.
And that's the thing, like a career academy, Dante was getting those guys for those assists, made a lot of difference.
Graverson goes to Devine.
Both 2 really good sets right there by Coach to get his team just moving.
Start the 4-0 run to start here this third quarter. Leidig now on the outside, uses the screen to his right. He'll drive to the right side of the block, kicks it out. Now Hunziker on the near side in the corner to Hickman. Hickman goes to Leidig. Now to Graverson. Now Matt Miller going to reset the play. Graverson sets the play in motion, goes to Hunziker. Leidig looking underneath, nothing there, retreats back to the top of the key. Hands it to Graverson. But Hoyle needs to keep tabs on Leidig. He can hit from outside. Dante Workman got popped in the face. Oh, and he comes in with the block. Dynamite Dante Workman with one eye. He can't see. Jason Groves trying to call a timeout. Workman, hope he's okay. Got hit in the eye pretty hard on that screen.
They're just coming through.
Dante Workman got popped in the face. But look at the heads-up play. One eye gets a hand.
Oh,
And he comes in with the block. Dynamite Dante Workman with one eye. And he still catches the ball. I know a certain redhead. She may not have one eye. She's probably fired up about that play at home. Danny, of course. Hey, if she needs to know what you can do with one eye, right there's the way to play basketball.
Exactly. That's just.
Hey, one still works. Go use it.
True champion.
That's how that works.
I wonder if his contact got knocked out.
Could have been.
Giving him some solution. That is the worst. You ever know that? Did you ever know that Jared
where's
Hughes
Dr.
lost
Hickman?
one?
Where's Hickman?
Yeah, where is he?
Although, of course, they're trying to talk me into it. They've tried Orion. Orion's not going to bite. I might bite. We'll see.
On contacts?
I don't know if I can fit.
Contacts are awesome.
Farm kid with the point. You're not supposed to put your fingers in your eyes.
You can put it off to the side.
Mom always used to yell
I
at me
used
putting
to
a
for a
finger in
while.
my eye. It's just a thing. Patrick now will start after the timeout. Workman continues to get some attention.
Gotta execute still.
Caden Large in the game for Dante Workman.
Slip off that. Got the skip.
Now to Swanson. Swanson drives. Feeds it good, nice.
Good shot
And the
fake.
patience by the collector as Swanson with the assist.
Someone's got to step up. Someone has to step up.
Well, yeah, Whit Hoyle just smart enough to take off so he didn't let the defender go by.
And a slow rotation on defense opens up a corner three, and Jason Groves not happy with his group on the floor after that one.
Got to be fired up. That's just communication.
Riffle drives, stops in the mid-range, fadeaway jumper, counted for Riffle. And right there, you're seeing Triton finding a way to score without shooting threes.
Suck in that defense, and then when they bite off of that, now you got that mid-range. Use it.
Play action play. There's a reason why it works in football. Hickman now in the corner.
Now you got it dead. Now you got to jump on the ball. Jump.
Graverson swings it down. What a spin by Hunziker. Put back by Hickman's good.
Push. You got Swanson. Knock it down.
Patrick attacks. Swings it to Caden Large up and can't finish at the rim. Leidig with the rebound up the floor to Graverson. Doesn't have the numbers, but Patrick takes it away. Landon Patrick accelerates, adjusts, up and in.
And one. What a finish.
Still that smart enough play. Get that ball away from the defender. Get it up there.
That quick adjustment with just a little bit of English.
Can't finish at the rim. Leidig with the rebound up the floor to Graverson. In that career academy, have the numbers, but Patrick takes it away. Landon Patrick accelerates, adjusts, up and in.
One. What a finish. Pretty shot.
What a play by Landon Patrick. And he gets 3 points the old-fashioned way as that one finds the bottom of the net. And Riley Tenner now checking in for Hickman. And Dante Workman. Hey, I'm back with 2 eyes. Look out, fellas. Can't sleep with one eye open. Both eyes are open for Dante Workman as he's back on the floor.
Always wanted to sleep with an eye open.
I don't know how you do that.
I don't know. Or like the people that fall asleep with their eyes open.
There's no way.
No way.
I couldn't do it.
So Hunziker's got to push up to Leidig. Workman going to pick up. Devine as he waves off the screen. Devine swings it to Leidig. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. Can't drop it in. Julian Swanson with the rebound. Riffle. Quickly the other way. Now he'll try the dribble drive. Swings it out. Has Dante Workman. Workman drives. Leaves it underneath, but lays it right in the hands of Leidig.
Great read right there by Leidig. Understanding what Dante loves to do. And he read it perfectly.
Halfway gone
good
here.
fight by Gage. Ooh.
And a late whistle by the baseline official.
So Riffle's going to pick up his second. Team's second.
Devine's going to trigger the inbound from his own baseline. Gets the okay, sends it in motion, has Hunziker. Now down to Devine off the give and go. Devine swarmed in the paint. Graverson stops on the right side. Up high to Leidig, tries to track it down, but here comes Patrick again. Landon Patrick, 1-on-2, fast break. Workman with the right hand up and in. Landon Patrick with the assist.
This is exactly what the Trojans needed to do was defense, and Landon Patrick is being that guy. He is stepping up and making all the right reads and plays.
Just like a second half on Sunday.
That's how that works. Adjust there, up there by Devine, doesn't go in. He falls to the floor, and Dante Workman with the rebound. Going to push the other way. Lost the basketball. Leidig now has Graverson. Can't lose track of Devine. That's what Jason Groves is saying. Graverson attacks, goes up in a reach-in foul called on Triton.
You know, that's a good foul. He's on the ground. Going to be on the baseline. It's a smart foul.
But the big thing, Jason Groves, the communication, is telling, and he's out there telling Swanson, no, pick up over here.
Yeah, don't let Devine get hot. We watched him last year get hot, and whew.
So Swanson picked up his first, team's third.
Devine will trigger the inbound.
Talk about a player that doesn't need much room to get a shot off.
Goes to Tenner, top of the key, down into Leidig. Leidig backing down, goes up and drops it in. Riffle trying to draw the charge.
Got to get more of a shoulder into it.
And it was good control there by Leidig underneath. 4 points separate the two sides again. Inside the halfway point, Patrick tracks it down. The last possible spot in that corner. Matoli and Miller to check in for the Lions. Next dead ball. Patrick gets on the right wing. Good swing down to Workman. Bakes open. Graverson with the basketball. Splits the defenders. Speeding his way up the floor. Finds Tenner in the corner. Tenner stops, looking. Woodhoyo guarding him well as Devine. Reverse lay-in. Up and in. What an effort there by Chase Devine.
Did a great job of skating.
Scorers will find a way to score, and he's done that thus far. Both his baskets, Kenny Woodhoyo are guarding him well as Devine. Reverse lay-in. Up and in. What an effort there by Swanson for three. Can't drop it in. Tenner with the rebound.
Still cannot find that outside three.
2 minutes to go here. You see Bremen 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. Triton 0 of 10. Devine swings it on over to Graverson in the corner. He spins into the lane outside to Leidig.
Gage has got to be careful when he comes off that hedge. Got to be smart.
Hunsker gets led. Patrick gets knocked out of the way. Hunsker goes up, no good. Riffle with the rebound. Riffle attacking, swings it to Patrick. Patrick drives, pull up mid-range jumper, short of the mark, hits the front iron. Leidig with the rebound. Patrick trying to knock it away. Graverson through traffic, through contact, and in! Leidig with the rebound.
Do that reach around. You got to get
Patrick trying to knock it
away.
away. Strength through there by Graverson through traffic, through
contact,
and in! Man. And he'll have a chance for 3 points the old-fashioned way. As Hunziker heads to the locker room. So Brady Wood, Caden Large back in the game, as will be Overmeyer. Matoli in the game. So Graverson settles in for this free throw attempt. Has not been there, but 11 points for him on 4 of 5 total field goal shooting. Is that correct? Yep. 1 of them, 1 3 from beyond the arc. Gets 3 points the old-fashioned way as that one rattles home.
He's having himself a good game.
12 points, leading all scorers. Now goes to Brady Wood.
Passes.
Triton, minute 15 to go here. Knocked away by Graverson, stays out of bounds. Wise decision by Griffith to let it go.
Got to be smart with your dribbles, too.
Dante Workman relaying the play. He'll get the ball deep in the back court. Graverson to Greenham at center court. Out to Brady Wood. Didn't see Brady in that JV contest. This riffle for 3. Can't drop it in. Tenner with the rebound. Triton still ice cold from beyond the arc. Trailing by 9 again. Is our score wrong up there? It's by 7. Graverson pulls up. Jumper off the mark. No good. Gets his own rebound. Miller swings it to Leidig. Hands off to Matoli. Matoli hands it off to Miller. Inside 30 seconds to go here. The Lions took that lead in the second quarter and have not looked back. Matoli goes through, but a foul call on the way through.
Almost should switch and put Brady Wood on Matoli. Fast guard.
Who do you have down for points? Do you have points down figured out?
I can quickly. For Bremen.
See how many points you got total for them?
Yeah, because somewhere either got a double click or something happened.
So Matoli to the line. First free throws up and no good. Matoli, a 57% free throw shooter, 4 of 7, according to Max Preps coming into today. Has 3 points off a dagger there in that second quarter. Second free throw finds the bottom of the net as it tickles the twine there. Leads to 8.
No, I'm back. I'm behind 2 points. No idea how.
So what do you have?
I have 30. Now I have.
Riffle corner 3 to lift the lid. Still sealed tight. Grabs the rebound. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, spinning. He's up to have a chance, and it knocked away at the last moment. And the Lions lead 34-26 as Triton still trying to get that offense in gear. We'll take a break, back for the fourth right after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future.
Leidig with the rebound.
Do that reach around. You got to
After trying to knock it
away.
away. Strength through there by Graverson through traffic, through
contact,
and in!
A volleyball match. We see a student athlete
with the rebound.
Learning how to be poised.
After trying to knock it
pressure.
away. Graverson through traffic, through contact, and in!
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, so fourth quarter about to get underway. Jason Gross trying to get his group figured out. We'll see what they draw up here to start this fourth and quarter here.
Down by 8.
Leidig hands it off to Matoli out there with Miller, Devine, and Kincaid. Workman, Patrick, Woodhoyo, Riffle, and Swanson the 5 for Triton. Is that 3 off the mark for Devine, but Matoli with the rebound. Triton needs a hustle. They got to want those rebounds here, Q.
Those second chance points are huge. You got to get on that. That should be an over and back. Yep.
Miller now.
That was just kind of gifted. Trojans cannot seem to find a 3.
Yeah, 0-12.
Shoot. Two of those, and it's a different ball game.
And you got it there within, 6, I believe, 4, and then just Bremen turned the heat back up again.
But where it started for the Trojans was defense, and they got to do it again. That's going to be a moving screen.
An offensive foul, moving screen on Hoyo.
Just a little late on the play, and
so Hoyo picked up his second.
That's why timing is so critical.
Devine now scanning up the floor. Takes a look at Matt Miller for the play. He'll attack, drives to the side, and it draws the foul.
So Riffle picked up his third, team second.
Got to match
So
up.
a lot of conversations going on here.
He thought he was in them.
Bremen thought he was shooting.
I kind of thought he was too. Line now goes to Miller. Now to Matoli on the left side. Matoli working against Landon Patrick, uses the screen, pull-up elbow jumper, up and in.
Gets him 6 points.
He is playing with confidence right now.
Triton, who's going to be that voice now as you trail by 10. Brady Wood, corner three, and he lifts the lid. Brady buckets. Hopefully that opened the floodgates if you're a Triton fan.
Got to start on the defensive end still. Got to get a stop.
Devine uses the screen, set by Miller. Dante Workman waiting behind the screen for the double. Devine blocked by Brady Wood. Up the floor to Riffle. Transition three, feeling it. Oh, can't drop it in. Put back by Brady buckets again.
All over this court right now.
And the freshman coming up big. Now Triton's down by 5. Cut in half by the Triton freshman Brady Wood. And big brother the Lumberjack fired up across the way. And Devine leads his way in. And the Triton fans expressing their displeasure.
So Workman picked up his third, team's third.
So Rylan Tenner will check in, as will Tanner Wood-Hoyo. Riffle will leave those 3 fouls. Now Workman with 3. Matoli.
Double screen. There it is. Good
Workman
hand.
denies it. So Matoli will inbound from his own baseline. Gives it to Bryce Miller there in the corner. Bryce throws it outside to Devine. Takes a look at the basket, dribble drive, elevates in the lane, off the back iron, no good. Fighting with Brady Wood for the basketball. It's a jump ball, and the whistle goes. Triton thinking it's a jump ball call. And they're going to call a jump, and Triton gets the basketball off the rebound. That'll fire up the Triton fan base. And Workman pleading his case. Trying to say, man, I'm getting hooked. I'm getting hooked.
It's a
long
tough
time.
move. If you can get by with using it, it's a great way to get around people.
So the Lions look to be sitting into a 2-3 zone.
I would force the Trojans to shoot that outside 3.
Workman kicks it outside. Swanson for 3. Count it! Magic Swanson draws the Trojans within 2, and here comes Landon Patrick to pressure. Matoli across the half-court line, working against Landon Patrick again. Patrick staying with him. Matoli picks up his dribble, leaves it for Graverson. The Triton student section trying to fire up, and there go the youngsters. And a timeout for the Lions as the Trojans come roaring back.
An 8-2 run here in this fourth quarter.
And it started with Brady Wood.
Yeah.
Brady blocked by Brady Wood.
Spark.
That 5-point swing don't happen. Bremen continues to have control here. But that's what you want to see, and Brady Wood stepping up big. That's what you want to see a Triton freshman step into do. Triton not hitting a three. He hits that big three. Blocked. And then that big tough, the jump ball down here, getting that 2-point basket cue. That's what you want to see from a competitor.
Yeah, and he let it fly without a care in the world, too. He had all the confidence, and he just shot that ball.
Divine blocked by Brady Wood. Blocked by Brady Wood.
Off that same play, give it to Gage. Shot went up. He chases, gets the board. Should have gotten and one. And just like that, the Trojans were down by 5.
What hustle there by Brady Buckets.
It's something that you can't teach. It's something that you got to go out and do.
The Lumberjack was fired up. I saw him cheering there across the way. He's been begging me for another shout-out. You always got to enjoy when the Lumberjack's in the crowd.
Well, we go throwing everything around over there, getting everybody hyped up now.
Well, you got to. If you're the Lumberjack, you got to clear the way and make some noise across the way. You can't use the chainsaw. Lumberjack uses an axe, and that's a guy that'll throw it around over there.
Something that Coach Groves he always preached at every single practice was control what you can control. You can control. You may not be able to control that you can't hit a three, but you can control your hustle, your defense, your communication. And right now, Brady Woods just trying to be that support for the team.
Hunsker now in the corner. Leaves it outside. 2-point ball game. 5 minutes and counting to go. Graverson rolls left. Leaves it for Tenner in the high post. Hands it right back to Graverson. Kicks out Matoli, corner 3. Short of the mark. And Brady Wood with another rebound. Jason Groves backing off the speed of the offense. As Matoli going to pick up Patrick. Dante Workman's got it, and he'll set the table. Workman swings it to Swanson. Woodhoyle on the left side. Up on top to Swanson. Swanson has a head of steam. Elevates Julian Swanson. Ties it at 36.
Playing with some confidence.
10 points in this quarter. 5 by Swanson, 5 by Brady Wood. Triton ties it at 36. Devine back to Tenner for the lead for 3. Off the mark, no good. Hunziker fights for it, gets the rebound, goes to Graverson. Now he'll dial a 3 untouched. No good underneath. Patrick and Matoli combined underneath. Bremen pleading for a foul, and Triton goes back the other way. Swanson goes to Workman on the left side. Up on top to Patrick. Halfway gone here in the fourth. Patrick drives, stops in the lane. Woodhoyle underneath, puts it up. Triton's got the lead.
You're the Trojans. You can't stop. You're only up by 2.
Yeah, you can't say you just relieve.
And that guy right there, he has no stress on his face.
Matoli top of the key. Rolls it right, finds Graverson in the corner. Now goes to Tenner. Tenner hands it to Graverson. Graverson on the outside of the Triton fan base trying to fire up the group across the way.
Great crowd for a Tuesday night.
It's his playoff atmosphere here right now between this battle for 331.
Oh.
Devine attacks on the way through and draws the foul.
That's on Dante. That's 4.
That's going to be a big foul. We'll see who they call it on.
Tanner.
Woodhoyle going to pick it up.
But that's still 3 for him.
Yep, 3 for him.
So 3 Trojan players with 3 fouls, and Jason Groves intensely talks to Landon Patrick here on the sideline. Devine cuts it to 1.
He's somebody that is not going to get rattled at that free throw line.
But we say the young man averages 20-plus points a game. Right now, Triton's held him to 5 points, 2 of 7 shooting from the floor.
Still a lot of ball game left. Watch for him to try and take control.
Now the Triton youngsters and the student section trying to make some noise, but Devine ignores it and drops it in and ties it at 38.
What great players do is they take control. When everyone else is tired, they have enough in the tank.
Workman up the floor. Hands it to Brady Wood. Back to Workman. Waits for Landon Patrick, guarded by Matoli. Patrick drives. Matoli going to get called for a reach.
We didn't see Matoli last year, did we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So Matoli picked up his team's first.
He's quite impressive with how fast he is. He is.
Yep.
He's a Landon Patrick. He is very fun to watch.
I like watching him. He was fun to watch on film. Workman top of the key.
Bremen's back into a zone set.
Tie ball game inside, 3 minutes to go and counting.
Got to execute.
Swanson goes to Whithoyle. Swanson on the left wing. Patrick, top of the key. Now to Brady Wood, they'll work it back and forth. Swings it out, Swanson with the up fake. Got the sophomore to leave. Off the mark, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go off of Devine. It'll stay right here. And now Riffle looks to check in with those 3 fouls. And Brady Wood comes off the floor. Nelson and Maddox Hickman. Patrick trying to direct traffic. Jason Groves calls the timeout.
Yeah, he's seen something.
And he'll take a full timeout, and he'll have 3 timeouts remaining. 2 timeouts remaining for the Lions. Or I guess 3 left. 2 left.
Should have 2. Yeah.
I guess 2. Which ones have you used?
Wait, Trojans have 2?
That's what they just said.
He had to take it because Dante got hurt. He had to take that.
Oh, that's
30
right.
second.
That's right. Okay, that's where that's at. So, of course, Kenny pulls up the sectional. We will be covering every game of sectional 51 down at North Judson. And all starts with Elkhart Christian and Culver. Then we will have the late game Morgan, Davis, and Triton. Wednesday night, we're back down there for Argus and Trinity Greenlawn. And then South Central and Judson. And then we'll home away from home.
Yep.
And I've been told by our friends up at LaVille, North Judson does a nice job hosting a sectional. So, looking forward to that.
Yep. Yeah, when we was down there for the boys' game the other night there a couple weeks ago, yeah, they met right with us and said, hey, whatever you need, we'd like you to cover all the games. And
they gave Orion the green light. You all seen his lies light up.
You do what you like.
Well, this stuff might be in cargo hold in Ohio.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well,
a couple of the brackets are still on their way.
We'll see if we have them.
We might have to improvise of some sort.
Duct tape. Duct tape does wonders. Or Gorilla Tape.
No. Not where these things are getting held by.
And at least we don't have all the particulars of what Trent had to do Sunday to put up cameras. He goes, there's paperwork galore. He had to get permission to put cameras up.
So off the inbound, here we go with Triton. Now Landon Patrick has the basketball, 2:20 to go.
Bremen staying in that. Oh, they're stretching out their man.
Yep.
Patrick lost the dribble.
Recognize that.
And good job by Graverson to take it away. 2-on-3, fast break. Graverson goes up.
Be a charge.
And blocking foul called by the far side official. Patrick was not set in time. He was still kind of falling away. Right idea, but not set in time.
It's a great job right there by Graverson. Keeping his eyes up so Landon can never really anticipate when he was going to go up for that layup.
Graverson, this is his second strip. Had an and one opportunity earlier.
He's had
leading all scores with 12.
Some big shots.
Continues to climb. The tie's broken. Bremen by 1. Barn burner here in the trench tonight. On a Tuesday, get your blood pressure pumping. Get you ready for sectional play.
Feels like a Friday. I'm not going into work.
Graverson settles in. Shots on the way. Tackles the twine. Bremen by 2. Swanson now goes to Whithoyle on the elbow. Outside Swanson. Swanson drives through, fades away, blocked by Devine, and a foul call.
So Devine picked up his first.
And now the Bremen fans expressing their displeasure with the officials on the floor. Off the back iron, no good. A chance to cut it to 1. Now Brady Wood checks in for Whithoyle. So Triton with a smaller lineup.
.241 on YouTube.
It's been a good one. That cuts it to 1 as he goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Graverson out the basketball.
Got to match up. Got to stop him now.
Triton with 5 team fouls here in this quarter. 2 for the Lions. Inside 2 minutes to go. Bremen by 1.
Nothing. You can't do anything dumb. No fouls. No silly fouls.
Boy, about 3 times.
Oh, Riffle. Slow to get up. Graverson drives to the lane, adjusts, goes up, and a foul call on Triton. This has got Brady Wood kind of cutting through, reaching in there.
You got to take the charge. Got to slide over.
So Graverson perfect, 3 of 3, 14 points on the day, 4 of 7 from the floor, and he continues perfection from the line with that one, pushing the lead to 2. Wood Hoyle now checks in on behalf of Brady Wood.
Coach Groves telling the youngster to be ready. Stay right by me. Short.
And that one off the mark, but Leydig gets the rebound, put back, extends the lead. Bremen by 4.
We talked about it. We talked about those second chance points.
How hungry are you now? Minute and 20 to go. Triton trailing by 4. Woodhoyo gets it on the elbow. Trying to defend their unblemished record here at home. Patrick drives, pulls up jumper, but a foul's going to be on the floor.
So Leydig picked up his second, team's third.
Workman gets the inbound, swings it back to Riffle to cut it to 1. Still can't get it to drop in. Hunziker with the rebound, and Triton needed that one bad as a minute 5 to go. Triton needs a miracle here to win this one. Devine in the driver's seat, working against Dante Workman, uses the screen, drives, retreats back, swings it on over to Graverson. Jason Gross, they need to foul.
Yep, you got to get the ball or get a foul.
A lot of time went off the clock. And now Graverson, who has shot extremely well from the floor, goes to the line for 2 more.
So Swanson picked up his second.
Graverson connects there. 16 points for him on the night, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from the floor. Of course, hitting a big three-pointer earlier.
Nope.
That was back in the second quarter.
I think it was on third. There, he was right over there in that corner.
Rattles that one home. Bremen now leads by 6. 2-possession game for the Trojans.
Trojans still have 2 full timeouts, and so does Bremen.
Swanson on the right wing, spinning the lane, stops there, fadeaway jumper, short of the mark, doesn't connect. Ball's free. Brady Wood trying to foul, and does. Leydig up and in, tickles the twine there. Lead to 8. 35 seconds, a long time to go. Reggie Miller pulled it up, but can the Trojans? Patrick going to draw the foul.
Graverson gets his second.
Wood goes outside to Riffle.
Got to go fast. It's fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, you're down by 8. You got to find a way to get the ball in the basket. Riffle attacks, and he's going to be fouled.
So Hickman picked up his first, but that's also Bremen's 5th.
It works, though. No threes. Got to make both of them.
Yep.
Got to get a stop as soon as they inbound that ball.
Riffle connects there. Matoli checks in. Has had himself a night.
Put in the ball handlers. Chargers probably going to come up and foul.
Put in those excellent free throw shooters. Riffle perfect on that trip. Got to get him pressure. Let it go out of bounds, and they do. So turn it over. Triton still with the prayer. Down by 6.
Gotta be fast.
Matt Miller not happy with his team on the floor. Patrick uses the screen. Patrick driving through, goes up, draws the foul, but goes the line for 2 with 11.5 to go. Triton got. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Huntsger's first.
Triton got that lead, putting up 30 points here in the second half. But that second quarter right now coming back to haunt them. Only 3 points put up in it.
Yep. The Lions did a great job of navigating through the surge from the Trojans.
Keeping themselves in with those hustle rebounds, hustle play for the Lions. Like we said, one more game and they get the bye for sectional play. They sit and rest a week from Friday.
They get timeout.
Matt Miller takes his 4th timeout, 1 timeout remaining for the Bremen head coach, with Triton trailing by 4.
Those second chance points just really hurt the Trojans.
Yeah, the second.
But really, the second quarter was brutal.
And right now you're looking at that difference. 16 points put up. Are you surprised?
No. Didn't eat lunch because I thought I was going to have a big meal tonight.
Jimmy Johns. That's what you got to do. Call him up.
So 11.5 to go as the officials having a quick conversation, making sure they know what potential scenarios you could see here with 11.5 seconds. Yeah. I like that conference because we've seen earlier this year, the final seconds moments sometimes get mishandled, but these officials trying to make sure that the game hey, we got to understand what we're up against here, what we need to be prepared for, knowing those final moments.
Especially against this kind of crowd. I mean, one bad call, and it could start a riot.
You're not. That's the official. That's a lonely place to be. You're not. You either be somebody's hero or somebody's villain.
Yep. Trojans got to be everywhere. You got to fly around.
You got to be talking here on the inbound. Jason Gross pushing his defense up.
Yep. Watch for a on-court lob.
Something that he told them is if they are going to foul right away, you got to make it very blatant to that official. Grab the arms. Nothing flagrant, but be very.
That stops a second off the clock as Devine gets fouled.
So Riffle picked up his 4th.
I'm Bremen.
And he's about as automatic as it gets, 85% from the line on the season.
I'm picking up full court. Pick it up full court. Nothing easy.
Devine connects on the first. Second one on the way, rattles home. Leads back to 6.
Yep, I like that. Picking them up.
Swanson inside 10 seconds, got to force a 3. Steps back, too long. Patrick deep 3 on the way. Does not connect, and Bremen is going to win here 49-43. They win the 77th meeting in a close fashion as they would pick up their 40th win against the Trojans here in this one. 16th here on the road. So our stats, Kenny, for the ball game.
For Bremen, 16 and 19 to free throws there. You got a lot of them going and dropping in. Triton just 9 of 11. 2-pointers, 12 of 24. Compared to 14 of 24 for the Trojans. Took a while to get going, but finally got some drop. Then they'll get the 3-pointers there. 3 of 13 and 2 of 18. And those turnovers, 11 and 9. So Graverson, 17. Ladick with 9. Devine with 8. Matoli, 6. Tenor with 5. Hunsiger and Hickman each with 2. Riffle finished out with 10. Whithoya with 8. Patrick and Workman each with 7. Swanson 6. And Wood with 5.
And you look down through there, Tritons did get those 13 points off of turnovers, but for them tonight, the efficiency on offense really wasn't there. 0.86 points per possession. And the group with that efficiency from beyond the arc, minus 27.8.
Yeah.
And their effective field goal percentage was 40%. So a group that has to find a way. Yes, they defensively did well with 28 stops, but Kenny, those second chance points, Bremen had 7 to their 3, but that third quarter of only 3 points put up really hurt the Trojans
Yeah,
tonight.
that would just got that going in there. Just those 3 points on that second quarter just got them far enough in the hole. Got it fought back there, but just that was the point coming through the rest of the game, just too far down.
You know, neither side really shooting the three-pointer well tonight. I mean, Bremen 3 of 13, Triton 2 of 18, not really hitting those beyond the arc shots, but Bremen really flexed their muscle working inside, and this is why anybody up there in that Jimtown sectional better take notice, because Bremen's tough. They're hungry. They're going to continue to fight for the basketball, and that's kind of what you want to see from this group.
Yeah, they say we got that sectional up in there where they're, Jimtown and all those are really, really strong teams. So this is a good wake up for them, even Bremen, because they was not planning to be a team that was supposed to win this tonight.
But Triton, they're going to say it's like, there's no such thing as a moral victory. But tonight, what this loss does, it humbles you going into sectional play. And Triton, last year, losing to Westfield there in the semifinal, a team that was favored to go on and win that sectional last year, getting this humbling loss, this is something for this group that's going to wake them up. This could wake a sleeping giant.
Yep, come back through here and go back and look at film, seeing, hey, what was the little things here or there that just cost us this, not what we should have been doing to get this victory that they should have wanted.
All right, so we're going to hang it up here from the Terrace of Trojan Trench. Thank you for tuning in with us here tonight on all 3 platforms we stream to. Again, I'm Andy O'Hara. With me tonight was Quentin Amson, Kenny Barnhart, Caden, Silas, and Chris, and the Hall of Famer Riley Leonard, as he likes to remind everyone, the Bob Barker way. Help control the pet population. Help get those pets spayed, neutered. Until next time, remember the Trojan way.